Hey everyone, just a bit of a warning before the episode. We were having some issues with River's microphone. It was peaking just a little bit, so you might want to turn it down just a touch. Don't worry though, we ordered microphones and we have good quality for the rest of the episodes, so no need to worry about that in the future. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this one and we'll see you hopefully very soon.
So, yeah, it was really funny. It sounded like we were podcasting with Chip and Dale, or Alvin and the Chipmunks, which is hilarious. But yeah. Anyways, welcome back to 99% Distracted. What's up? We're fresh off of a hour 45-minute recording that was completely ruined from Trey's old crappy
Trey.
microphone. So thank you.
Nah, actually, it was the wire. It was the cord.
Yeah.
It was the cord.
Yeah, well, it's
microphone was fine.
Well, kind of was your microphone.
Yeah, I think you muted yourself halfway through.
Yeah, and then, well, that cord came with your mic, didn't it? So,
no,
just
but
saying,
it's the cord.
you just
Mike's
don't take
fine.
care of your stuff. It's okay.
Yeah, true. It was your cord, but you know.
Yeah.
True. I'm locking this in case somebody wants to come through. I might have just ruined the surprise for the first time we have a guest. They can see the handle, can't they?
I mean,
They
yeah,
must.
Maybe.
yeah.
Probably I don't know.
Hey, guys, this is going to be the first one with video. They can
Yep.
see us.
That's
That's
if
true.
It works.
Which is crazy.
That is-
If the video doesn't stop
Knowing
15
this,
minutes
No,
in,
it's
Yeah.
going to work because I got it
Nuts.
plugged in and it's, I got it
Yep.
plugged in, so we should be
Fantastic.
fine.
the phone just
But-
dies. If it was your old one, it probably would have died.
It would,
It
100%.
would have just died.
If you were recording on my laptop, it would probably die.
It would die in 5
It already
seconds,
died.
dude.
Dude,
It already died 3 times trying to get
three
this whole
times
thing.
setting it up,
Yeah.
man. It's so annoying. Well, I'm just so I'm pissed. I was saying it before we were recording, but dude, like I literally brought it to Geek Squad and I was like, hey, I have 2 big problems. I need a new screen because it's cracked and broke, and I need a new battery. And the guy's like, oh yeah, for sure. You know, we can fix those things easy, whatever. And he's like, so you need a screen and a battery. I'm like, yep, just those 2 things. Totally fine. And, you know, Lily was with me and she was like running around. But she was doing good. She was like, you know, having a good time. For people who I guess don't know me IRL, my daughter, I was with my daughter. She, you know, she was doing really good. She was behaving. But yeah, it was really funny. And then he's like, yeah, okay, perfect. You know, we'll get that fixed for you. And then I send it in. I wait a little bit. It comes back to me. They didn't charge me for the battery. I found out after I got my laptop back, but they fixed my screen, but they didn't replace the battery at all. So now I still have a laptop that dies if I don't have it plugged in.
So why didn't they replace the battery?
I don't know. They just didn't tell
They
me
just get
and
lost
just
in-
didn't do it.
They just either forgot and then, or just like, no.
Or like maybe it was like, oh, maybe it was difficult to replace the battery or
Maybe.
something, or they couldn't get the unit, but they just didn't reach out to me at all.
Yep.
So I was like,
That's weird.
That's kind of an L, Geek Squad.
Weird.
Honestly, true.
I was
Big
so
fat
pumped,
L.
man.
Big fat L for the Geek Squad.
I'm gonna go to I don't know Walmart. I don't know repairs.
Go to that guy Craig.
Yeah.
Go to Craig.
He's like, I'll fix your laptop. He's just on a corner in a box and has like a screwdriver. And he'll fix it better than Geek Squad
Duct tape
could.
and super glue.
Yeah, duct tape, super glue, and a screwdriver. No screws, nothing, just a screwdriver. And it's only flathead. He doesn't have Phillips.
Yeah.
But he can fix it better than Geek Squad.
Yeah.
He's the goat. That's funny.
Yeah.
Didn't you have a thing? You were saying you had a thing.
Was I saying the thing?
You said you
have
had a
topic or
thing.
something?
Yeah.
Did I have the thing? I can't remember.
I mean, you probably do remember. You just are looking at it
Yeah.
because you want to read off a list.
Well, I think just go to
rather
our
than-
new topics channel in our Discord that we have.
Oh, true.
Yeah, which if
I
you
didn't
ever
realize
think of anything, anytime ever, if it's
Okay,
something to
okay.
talk about, just put it in there, but make it cryptic so that we don't know what it is. Like for I did Chip and Dale podcast is what
Oh.
I did for the
That's
first
what I was. I
time.
was like, what is that
Yeah,
about?
now it makes sense. See, you're not supposed to know what it is. Now.
Yeah,
Now
I
it makes sense.
I get it now.
But
I
yeah,
get
so
it
whenever
now.
you think of stuff, just put it in the topics channel because only we can see that.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just throw it
So,
in, and then we have it for whatever.
Mhm.
What is it?
So, I'm learning a new language.
Oh, I think I
Nice.
heard.
Japanese.
I think I heard about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Your dad thought it was. Your dad said Chinese though.
Well,
It's
No
Bill.
difference.
It's
Yeah.
it's Bill.
That's
He doesn't. He actually doesn't know the difference.
That's true. He was saying Chinese. He's like, you're learning. He's like Chinese, whatever. And then I heard you say, I heard you say hiragana, right? Or is it katakana that you're learning? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was
hiragana.
like, wait, that's not Chinese. That's Japanese.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
I have
what?
no reason to learn Chinese.
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
you learning Japanese?
From when
He's-
we go to Japan.
He's a weeb. that's why.
Eventually.
Dude, that's exactly why I started. And then I paid for the premium for a long time, and then I basically was like sitting down at one point and was like, this trip ain't happening anytime soon. And then I just stopped. I stopped because I was like, this trip ain't happening anytime soon. I was like, my friends are brokies, so there's no way we're going anytime soon.
River took that to heart.
And
Yeah,
it's
I did.
true though.
It is true.
I haven't
I'm there
only
too,
been
River.
paid by one person in here for any even.
Hey, I
part
could pay
of
you.
the
I'm just
Pat's
trying to
trip.
keep my
I'll give
money
you
up.
$20,
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Should I keep my money
I
up, not my
should
funny up?
actually pay you
Yeah.
sooner
Yeah.
than later because then I don't have the money and then I won't spend stuff. Because I'm gonna have to buy the pack stuff at some point, so might as well do it now.
I already
when
bought.
have
I
the
bought
money.
the PAX
right,
tickets like
exactly.
as soon as Ethan said that they were available.
Yeah, I haven't gotten PAX tickets yet,
Yeah,
Yesterday.
and I still also haven't got or paid you for the.
I think Jake got
Airbnb.
his 4-day ticket already.
Of course you did. I knew he was gonna do that.
Nice.
I knew he was gonna get his 4-day ticket.
Why does it just waste money?
Because he's an idiot.
Cause he thinks that we're gonna like. Does he think that we're gonna like? Oh,
No,
let's sneak in.
it's
Like,
just convenient to buy one thing instead of two things. He has to click less buttons on the website.
That's
Literally.
He
crazy.
also knows for sure that he's getting the right days if he gets
Right.
all the days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
true.
like, yeah, that is true. That is kind of nice. Or if he's like, because he is kind of like spacey occasionally.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if he, like if he's spacey a little bit, then getting the 4-day ticket just removes
getting-
that room for error.
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I double checked it like 5 times when I ordered the tickets.
So
I didn't double check it at all. I just
I
knew.
have
saw
to.
Thursday, and then I started to freak out, but they were just saying that they're open Thursday.
Right? Jake doesn't have to
Yeah.
worry about that.
Yeah.
He just buys the one pass
I
and
don't got
doesn't
that
have to
type of
worry.
money.
I know he doesn't either.
Jake.
He definitely
he's
does.
losing all his
Not
money.
He is
anymore.
losing his money. That's
No,
true. He
he's-
is losing his
he's
money at the
fine.
casinos.
I think he told me he lost like 1,600.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
He's lost.
guy.
It's
Yeah.
wild.
Gambling.
He's
addict.
crazy.
Whatever. To each their own, I suppose.
So what are you learning right
Well-
now? Just basic stuff.
Right now, I think I'm.
What are you learning?
What am I learning?
Are you learning bitches doko deska?
Yeah.
Nice.
I just took one like
Mushy moo.
Yeah, he was doing it literally 5 minutes. No, it was like 5
Yeah.
minutes ago.
Nice.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah. How far in are you?
It wasn't 5 minutes ago. It was 20 minutes ago.
I'm on my 4th day.
Day 4. Okay.
Yeah.
But how far are you in the like actual, like the
So I'm
trail?
on,
Like pretty close to the beginning. Yeah.
So what do you
I don't
know?
like-
So
it doesn't really say what level.
well, it's 1 because it's day or like section 1 or whatever, lesson 1 at the
I
top.
didn't scroll down.
Yeah. So you're on lesson 1 still. Cause I mean it's only 4 days. Yeah. Are you like doing one of those circles a day?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I did.
I think I just learned how to say doctor. Don't remember.
Okay.
I both already
I was very
forgot.
confused on this last one.
Yeah. It's definitely it is hard in some ways, but also kind of easy in
Yeah.
other ways.
There's some easy
Where
parts
it's like
somewhere.
yeah. Like it's like you learning because at the very beginning, I mean, you're learning things like teacher, doctor, lawyer for some reason. Because they think you need to learn what a lawyer is, I guess, if you're
I
going.
mean-
Because that's where you need to go if you're going to Japan.
Yeah.
You need to talk to one of
Yeah.
those 3.
Yeah.
Just in case you like break a law.
Which is really fun.
Yeah, honestly.
But
That's
yeah,
the goal. Just break a law in Japan. Get a lawyer because that's all you know how to say.
yeah, right. But yeah, no, it's interesting. It's
He
definitely
was like, lawyer. You can't say any other word. Lawyer.
lawyer.
You just keep saying it over and over again.
Yeah. I mean, the nice thing is too though is like going to Japan, like from all of the people from like everybody who I've heard has gone to Japan, and one of our coworkers just came back from a trip not too long ago. Eben.
Yeah.
He was in Japan for 2 weeks. He went to Tokyo, Kyoto.
Shibuya.
Shoot, he went
I don't
to.
think he went there.
There was one
Dancing.
other place that he went to, and I can't remember I can't remember the name of the place. It's very rural.
Didn't he say Hokkaido?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like kind of rural spots, and then Tokyo, which is just like big city.
It's Tokyo.
It's
Anybody who's watched anime before knows what Tokyo looks like.
but Tokyo is basically like tourist central.
Mhm.
Like all the tourists go to Tokyo. That's where all the white people that go to Tokyo go
Yeah.
to.
Well, yeah.
It's like that's what it is.
It's like Paris.
But yeah, right, exactly. It's like
Everybody's white
everybody
there. though.
goes to Paris, whatever. But
Most of them.
anybody who's like foreigners, as they would call them in Japan, are in Tokyo or Shibuya is a pretty popular one, especially recently because of JJK, I think. But Kyoto is like the tourist rural spot of Japan, and then like the further that you get from like Kyoto and Tokyo area ish is like becomes more and more like real Japan, because Tokyo in a lot of ways is kind of like, people say it's almost like a watered down version or like a like beginner's version of Japan, because so many people in Tokyo speak English, at least even a little bit. And the cool thing is they use a lot of like you could go into like most restaurants and figure out how to order, or you could find an English menu or something if it's in Tokyo, or like a bar, you could find one in Tokyo pretty easily that would be able to serve you, as like an English speaker. But I definitely, when we go, or when I go, because at some point I'm planning to go, and like when I go, I'm planning on not doing like I'm obviously going to do Tokyo. Like I'm going to do probably honestly a week in Tokyo, because there's so much there, and it's just like that's the cool thing. It's like there's a reason it's foreigner central.
Yeah.
Because there's so much stuff to do and it's all so close. But when I go, I definitely want to see a little bit more of the like real Japan, if you will, and go to like the more rural areas, and go to like the spaces that are, like less.
Yeah. If I go to Japan, I definitely want to go to Mount Fuji.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a huge mountain guy. I love mountains.
Yeah, that would be
cool.
super cool. I'd love to go like sightseeing and stuff for like a lot of the natural wonders of Japan and whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it like I want to go somewhere, and I want to get at least good enough to be able to hold a simple conversation.
To be able to like ask for stuff,
Yeah.
like if you need to ask for directions, things like that.
Yeah, exactly. Just my I don't know if my brain is really like wired to learn a language though. Like I know for some people it's really easy to learn a language, like Xiaoma, that guy on YouTube that like can learn a language in like 30 days or whatever. And like he pretty much learns buzzwords and like common phrases, and like and then he'll also learn like what 90% of the reactions that he gets is, whoa, you can speak blank in that language. He'll learn it so he knows what they're saying. So he kind of just learns buzzwords, but still 30 days to be able to hold a simple conversation in a language is crazy.
Yeah.
And he's learned like 12 or 13 languages or something.
Holy shit.
Like conversationally, which is wild.
That's crazy.
But I think for other people, me, which I think includes me, it's a bit harder to learn the language, where it's like,
dude, I got taught
I don't know what it
Spanish
is.
like up until middle school. End of middle school, I barely remember how to count to 10.
Yeah, I took so many years of Spanish.
I just never enjoyed it.
Takes a bunch of Spanish.
Yeah, and I just didn't. But I didn't retain any of the information.
No.
And it's like, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just because I didn't care. I didn't try that much. But I remember like in high school having this same exact thought, where I was like, oh, maybe I just can't really learn a language. I was like, oh, maybe I just don't try. So like all through my like the high school years, which there was a lot of recapping of the stuff that was learned in middle school and stuff, because most people who went in our school system learned Spanish in middle school. So they recapped most of it in high school. For the first year, you took the the Spanish course, which was a 2-year course for at least for when I was in high school.
Yeah, it still is.
And it was
the Spanish
cool.
one in Spanish too.
And then I was like, I'm actually going to try. So I actually like paid attention and tried until the last like 3 months of my senior year, where I played Fortnite in the back of the classroom. It's that. Yeah, it's definitely. It was weird because I was like, yeah, I'm
2019 guys. 2019 when he was playing Fortnite. Goated Fortnite era right there.
Yeah.
OG Fortnite.
Yeah, dude. I played since literally day one.
Me and Trey were like, what, 14?
Yeah,
We were in middle school
You played
when he was
day
in
one.
senior year. We were 8th graders when Ethan was a senior.
The first day that Fortnite Battle Royale came out, I played.
Yeah, but you've stopped playing mostly.
Oh, I've quit.
Yeah,
Except I go back every time there's a big update.
I mean,
I
yeah,
stopped
you go back every
playing-
once in a while, but you're not
I stopped
you
playing
haven't played since day one and are
2-3 years ago.
continuing to play.
You stopped playing consistently 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You
I
played. That's
didn't
right.
get
Because you
bored of
guys did kind of.
Me and Trey used to literally just
They were Fortnite
play Fortnite
gamers.
all day.
Yeah.
We used to play Fortnite all day.
Mm.
We get home
Well, I
from
mean,
school,
that's like
hop on a call, just play Fortnite
So
until
the-
like
Weekends,
9
I remember
o'clock.
having like what, a 20-hour call or
we
something.
had
like
like
that.
we had like a 20-hour
Yeah. Didn't you
call.
have a screenshot of it?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was on my phone.
isn't
Yeah.
that like the only?
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
yeah.
That's crazy.
It was on my old phone.
You really couldn't play many other games besides
No,
that
yeah.
at the time, though.
We did play a lot of
You couldn't
Minecraft.
even play that well 'cause
Yeah,
my laptop-
your laptop was so bad.
it was just good though.
Yeah.
It was just a good game for the time.
OG
Like, when it
Fortnite
came
was
out.
just so good,
Yeah.
just so good for like what it was
Mhm.
at the time. It was like, it just was doing things that nobody else had done.
Yeah, and it was like what the gaming space needed at the time that it needed
Exactly.
it most. It was like it needed like a semi-competitive, like it needed a game that could be played competitively for people who wanted to, and be played really casually for people who wanted to. That also didn't take a huge time commitment.
Mhm.
That also was like cartoony and of like appropriate for kids.
Then
Mhm.
also free on top of all that.
Yeah, and free on top
Yeah,
of all
free,
of
yeah.
that, right? Like that's crazy. And the amount of customization, people love like buying skins and stuff in
Yeah.
games and whatever. It's like that's just such like a time tested, format, which I think in a lot of ways Fortnite kind of paved way for that. But
Yeah.
we'd already seen people have crazy interest in cosmetics for games. Like it's been in CS for years, and they've been
Yeah.
popular. You know what I mean? And people spend
Extremely
crazy amounts of
popular.
money. Like
Yeah.
people spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on
Mhm.
a group of pixels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's something that's popular. Market's always there and always will be there, I think. But
Yeah,
just
everybody loves to have a cool character. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
that's the whole
Right.
point of it.
And then like the battle pass system, which I think is a cancer that ruined gaming. And I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's like a
It was
horrible
good
leech.
there when Fortnite when it first got introduced, but then everybody just started doing
Yeah.
I
it.
don't really understand that argument though.
Like
I
it's
feel like Battle Pass and like, whatever they're called, microtransactions aren't even that bad of a thing if they're purely cosmetic.
but they're not sometimes.
They're almost
Right,
never.
that's an issue.
Yeah.
But like
No,
It's
Battle
almost
Passes,
all, it's
I feel
almost
like are
all you
mostly
can buy
cosmetic.
currency.
and so here's my issue. Fortnite put a battle pass in their game, which is free
Yeah.
because it's free.
Right.
Then you go to and people see, oh, the numbers work. So these big
Mhm.
corporate hive mind lizard people see it.
Right.
And they're like, oh, let's put it in our game that we're also going to charge $60
Right.
for.
But then if it's only
Yeah,
cosmetic, you don't need
that's-
it. So just don't buy it.
But it's weird.
People want the battle pass because you get more
Because-
Well,
stuff
then
out
they
of it.
can buy it.
It's just weird.
You know?
Yeah.
It is
I don't
weird.
I don't like that we're
It should
like
be a free game.
I understand where you're coming from, Seth.
I just don't. I've never, because I feel like everyone's always like, oh, microtransactions are the worst thing to ever happen to video game
I
history.
think battle passes are.
and it's just pixels that are optional.
yeah, well in
A lot of the times they're
in
pay to
some
win.
games, yeah.
But like the majority of microtransactions
Overwatch.
are just
Overwatch you
Does it
get
have-
characters.
well, yeah,
entire
it's
characters
issue
from the battle
now.
pass.
Yeah.
But
because-
Overwatch wasn't an issue before,
No, of course it wasn't, but
and it had
the-
microtransactions.
but people who buy the consumers train the people who are
Yeah.
making the stuff, right? The consumers train the industry,
Mhm.
and we've trained the industry into thinking it's appropriate to put
Right.
stuff like that in, and people are still buying Overwatch battle passes.
Mhm.
Therefore, training
Yeah.
the industry, the people at Blizzard, like, oh, it's fine to put actual like content,
Yeah, right.
genuine content, not just a
Yeah.
group of pixels in our battle passes, and people will still buy it because you have to buy it if you want to play the game competitively. You have to get the character
Yeah,
because you can't just
Yeah,
not
that's
have the
dumb.
character and then also play
Yeah.
competitively. And then I fear that now we've seen, like, literally just through Overwatch 2, we now see like where the trajectory of where battle passes are going, and I
literally
don't
just
think it's
saw
going to
something
stop.
about Ubisoft. The CEO was talking about consumers should be ready for
Yeah.
like subscription-based gaming.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
No,
it said
never.
He said,
It's like you should be ready to not own games anymore. It's
yeah,
like,
he should
no.
get. He said that gamers should be getting ready to have the mindset that they don't actually own their digital games.
Yeah,
That's
which is fucking-
crazy.
That's
And they're just like paying a fee to
It's
play it.
crazy.
They're paying like for a service. Or
And of course,
whatever.
it's Ubisoft. I mean,
Oh well, yeah, yeah.
of course,
It's-
it's fucking Ubisoft.
It's the annoying thing too is like a company like Ubisoft was such a good company for the longest time,
Yeah.
and then they got more corporate and they got more like
Mm-hmm.
they just then they just started doing like the decisions that made the numbers green rather than the decisions that made the people happy and make
Right.
YouTube videos 10 years down the line saying this was the best game
pretty
ever.
much any content on the internet, it's almost always better when you first start out. You get to that peak point, and then it starts to just go downhill.
I mean, because then money's involved,
Yeah, you just get greedy.
and then the board of directors.
And then you
are
stop
like,
caring
hey,
about what you're
Yeah.
actually
money.
doing, and you only care about the money because.
Well, it's not entirely true. It's just the higher ups care about money.
Yeah.
So there still
Yeah.
is passionate people in gaming companies
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly.
They
But
just
they
Oh,
just
100%.
don't have a
like, I mean,
voice.
like the people at the top of the ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
They're always hungry though.
the Destiny
Yeah.
2 thing with the player customization.
yeah.
The community has been asking for that for years, and like
7.
the internal devs have been trying to make that a thing.
Yeah.
But the higher ups are like, no, it's
Yeah.
just a waste of resources.
7 years.
It's not.
They've been
Wasting
pitching
not
it.
gonna-
resources.
It's not going to make us money, basically. So they kept denying it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
But-
saw a tweet from a dev who worked on. She was actually one of the people that pitched it initially
Yeah.
7 years ago.
She's
And for
been
7
trying
years,
to get
every
it in the
single
game.
year, months,
my
like
God.
like multiple times a year, has been pitching it, and they say no, 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 and then this
Oh
year
my
they're like,
God.
yes, finally,
And then the
because it will
community
make
loves
numbers
that.
big.
And then they're like, yay.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It's like,
It's just weird. Like I hate when companies like at least in my opinion, if I was going to be a game dev, granted this, I'm not, and I don't know what it's like to even be a game dev because I don't even dabble in that at all. The
Yeah.
most I've done is make avatars for VR chat, and that's like nothing. That's 3D modeling.
mhm.
Like I think it's way cooler when game companies like make games to to basically tell a story or to give somebody an experience that they will look back fondly on 10 years later and make a YouTube like video essay on it saying
Yeah.
this is why this was the best game in the world, rather than
Like,
being like, hey,
2018
let's
God
just
of
make
War.
as much money
So
as we
indie
can
games. That,
so we can just
Honestly,
line our gold gilded bathtubs and have
that's the problem with just CEOs and corporations. They get so big.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
a fan
Money-
of indie devs.
Yes.
Their, if their whole thing isn't even making games, it's we're going to disguise this
Yeah.
game as a game,
Oh,
but
it's a
really it's a
business.
cash cow. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
It's
Yeah.
not
So
business.
they're trying to
Business- the
make
whole
it-
point of
Make
business
money.
is to make money.
Yeah, right.
But for me, if you are a game dev company and you stop caring about the actual game and the effort you're putting into the game, and you care more about cutting like places where
Cutting
you can make
costs
more
and
money,
stuff,
cutting costs,
yeah.
stuff like that. Why? It's just I know why, but it's
Right,
just
yeah.
ridiculous.
It's just weird and scummy and it sucks. And it's like,
Yeah,
it's
look
like
at Starfield.
yeah.
Like also like the game developers like saying like I understand it because I have no clue how to fucking make a game.
Yeah, right.
Right.
But also if you look at Cyberpunk, the faces, how they act, how they
Yeah.
talk, 100 times better than
Yeah.
Starfield, and that came out last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look
So
at
they came out in
Cyberpunk.
2023.
And
release,
Cyberpunk
though.
flopped, but they fixed it
If
because
they
they
fixed it.
care.
Yes,
Because
Might
CD
have.
Projekt
Red
Red
cares.
cares.
and they also created my favorite game of all time, Witcher 3.
Right.
True.
But Starfield could get better.
Starfield
But
could
it
get
won't.
better,
It's
But it won't.
Bethesda.
It's
But
Bethesda.
So
It's
well.
Bethesda.
They've done nothing but release new versions of Skyrim. Skyrim Special Edition, the only reason why people liked it is because they had the DLCs. They changed the graphics. You only notice it if you have them side by side between the original
Mhm.
game and Skyrim Special Edition.
That's crazy.
But it's the special edition, man.
The only reason, the only reason people buy it is because you don't have to pay for the DLCs.
Mm.
yeah.
That's the only reason people buy it.
Do the mods still work though?
I don't think so.
Not for basic Mike.
There's a
for
bunch of them
basic
that broke,
Skyrim.
right?
Yeah, they updated. They updated
They broke
all
like
versions of Skyrim.
13,000 mods.
All versions of Skyrim.
Yeah.
They
Oh my
updated all of it
gosh, what?
Yeah, they updated
for a couple
every
bug
version.
fixes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Why?
Like the game
They were
was filled with a
fixing
million
they were
bugs.
fixing a game that came out in 2012.
11.
They realized
2011.
they're getting on a sinking ship.
Yeah.
They're literally
That's
the ship
wild.
is sinking. They're contemplating getting on it, and then they get on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're literally the most. Oh,
Dude,
I don't even know. Brain
I-
dead. Brain
I
dead
don't
is the other
get
thing.
it.
Brain
Just
rot.
focus on the new game.
Dude, they're gonna make like
fix it for-
Skyrim. They're gonna make Skyrim, but they're that one
Skyrim
that one blue
2.
flower that you have to look at to get into the chest that's under the ground where the Khajiits sometimes are.
Yeah.
They're gonna change that flower purple, and they're gonna
Dang.
release it as its own version. They're gonna make that one flower that was blue is purple
Purple
now.
now.
Buy it,
Dude.
$60.
Guys, we fixed a bug in our game. Yorland's chest can't get to it anymore.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Dude, everyone would be
Dude,
like,
that'd be
"Fuck
crazy.
you,
You load up
Bethesda."
Skyrim, it's like $10 manual pay because they fixed 3
You have to
bugs.
pay money to open every door. like every door you have to you pay $1 to open
that's-
every door.
That'd be EA.
That would be an issue
That
with
would be EA.
microtransactions.
Dude,
That's when microtransactions went too
no,
far.
I would love to see that.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
That's the kind of world I want to see.
No,
I
I would
switched.
die.
Only rich people
I'm on their
can
side
do
now. Yeah, but it goes to my bank account.
Another
not
thing-
anyone
Okay,
else's.
yeah.
That I heard about. I don't know what game it was actually. Now that I think about it, something about. I think it was about Starfield.
Mhm.
The open world, like in Skyrim. I don't know if they fixed like the whole like loading screens,
Yeah.
which was one of the big things with Skyrim. You had to go through like a door just to get to a city because I think for like space wise,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
the game wasn't massive.
It was an old game.
But I don't know if they fixed that in Starfield. Like I don't know if they
No,
made
it's
it
still an
a thing.
issue. There's still loading screens in Starfield.
Yeah, that's
when
annoying.
when you fly to a new planet,
is.
it's a loading screen
Well, that's
of you
fair.
flying to a new planet. But No Man's Sky did it.
I haven't played No Man's Sky.
It's amazing.
It is a really good game.
It's fantastic.
I've heard
That's another
Very
actual
I think
thing
what
that
put me off
cares
of it-
about their
of-
game.
because when it came out, it flopped.
It did, yeah. Well, because they didn't give any of their promises that they said they were
Yeah.
going to give,
And
other
then the-
than the really big universe. They just said it was so big that the chances of somebody running in. They said it was really funny as they got closer to release. I think they realized, multiplayer's not going to work, so they stopped working on it. And then as the game got closer to release, Sean, the guy who's like the CEO of Hello Games, he was like, he's like, yeah, this universe is so massive that we could be playing this game for 1,000 years and never run into each other.
But it's just like multiplayer doesn't work right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong.
And
not wrong.
it could have been true in the state that it was at. He wasn't
Yeah.
lying, But yeah, then they didn't have multiplayer because two people have found the same
Translation.
planet.
Game's not done.
But it was weird too because when somebody would discover, because everybody was playing in the same universe, you just couldn't interact with other person's instance of that universe.
Right.
Because if you found a planet and uploaded the name of the planet, someone else could find that planet and it would be the name, which is how they found out multiplayer didn't work. Was the two people got onto the same planet that was like named something they customized the name or whatever. And they found they were on the same planet, and they went to the same coordinates on the same planet, and they Discord streamed the screen to each other, and they had completely different the planet looked completely different.
Oh my!
But they were in the same coordinates, and they had like little like some tool that told them like where they were in the system or whatever, and they found they were in the same coordinates, and they shot the ground and like mined the ground to see if it would like change the person's screen, and it didn't. And they were like, "This is bad." And then they updated it, and then you used to just be little like orbs on people's screens, and now
Weird.
it's like full multiplayer.
Yeah, it's
That's
a cool game.
It's super dope. I love it. I played it a ton like recently because when I got my Index, I played it a bunch in VR, and then I
Yeah.
started just playing it on desktop because I was like, I don't want to load it up in VR all the time because I get motion sick from flying around. It's like the
Yeah.
only time I get motion sick in VR is flying in the
Why?
spaceship. Yeah, because it's weird because like technically there is no up
Or
or
down,
left
yeah.
or right in space, and
Yeah.
it goes.
I
Your
could see
brain
that,
just
yeah.
blows up, and then you're like flying towards a planet, and then you're like, you're flying towards a planet, and you're just like in it, and then it just like turns you around. You're like, oh right, yeah, because I have to land
Because
there
you have
is
to
down
be
now that
on.
I'm in an atmosphere. But it's really cool,
That's
man.
cool.
Like when I first played it, when I got my Quest, I think it was when I got my Quest 2, I played and I was like, oh, this is super dope. I'm gonna play it in VR. I forgot you can do that, whatever. And I went and explored around, fixed a bunch of settings, classic first time loading a game up in VR. And I was like, I went to my spaceship and I sat down in my chair because I was like, I need to sit down when I'm I'm gonna fly, otherwise I'm gonna like fall over.
Yeah.
So I sat down in my chair, my computer chair, and I plugged it in. And I remember like booting up the engines and stuff, and like grabbing onto like the thruster thing and
That's
like the little
sick.
joystick or whatever in the middle. I got so emotional because it has been my dream since I was like 6 years old to
Yeah.
fly like the Millennium Falcon.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm living my childhood dream right now, and I started like tearing up under the VR
the
thing.
VR.
And then I had to like take it off. Like,
He's
one of the tears.
crying.
I'm like, oh, this sucks, man. And then I was just trying to fly around it, and I was literally like laughing like hysterically, like
Oh my god.
the Joker when I was flying around in this
What the
spaceship in
fuck?
space because I was just so it's crazy, man.
Mm.
Like, oh, I want to see if Jesse would get in there.
Speaking of video games,
Oh, yeah.
Power
Yeah, I
World.
was just gonna bring that.
I was gonna
Power
bring. I just
World.
remembered it.
Number number one
Million-
on Steam right now.
million
Yeah.
sales, right?
I saw Jesse.
They have a million
Jesse
players,
and-
more than a million
Oh,
sales, a million
shoot.
concurrent players
1
in
million.
Jesse
24
and I were
hours.
playing it yesterday.
That's-
91.
That's over Baldur's Gate, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they had like 700.
yeah, because they're hitting the
800K.
Pokemon demographic.
They hit
Yeah.
like 800K peak.
They're
Though,
hitting
right?
Pokemon. They're hitting. I loaded it up.
I think so. Yeah.
Literally for a second, I was like, "Oh, I'm playing Breath of the Wild." But like when you get into like the area, it's the windswept hills.
Mhm.
Literally like almost exact like Zelda.
Does it like zoom out and like does it
No,
like
but
it
it's
zooms
like the
out?
same like art.
You like
like
run up towards like towards an edge and it like zooms out and says Pal World and you're standing on
That would be
things and
crazy.
then goes. Dun, 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 dun,
But Trey
dun.
knows what I'm talking about. Like
Dude,
the,
that's crazy, man.
I just booted it up this morning. All I did was
Mhm.
make a character. I
Yeah,
didn't
I'll
do
play
anything else.
I'll play some of that. Breath of the Wild though, not Pal World.
Yeah. Well,
Dude,
Trey
I just
bought
need
me
to
Power
know
World,
I
but
don't
he
think
doesn't
I'm that
have it.
interested.
I just need to know what like the point of the game.
I was
is.
interested till I saw the price tag and I was like, yeah,
How much is
care
it?
enough. It's like $30 right now. I don't
That's not
care
bad.
enough to buy it. That's too much.
It's just like what's the point?
That's too much for the amount of interest I have in the game.
I guess.
I have $10 of interest in that game currently.
Okay.
There you go. You two could spend $10 on
So
it.
It's
That-
just gonna be
that's
another
the
arc
amount
for
of-
me and Trey. I mean, we're just gonna play it. And Ethan's
Dude,
gonna
that's
hate
the
it just
amount of
because
interest
we
that I
play
have in
it.
it currently. I don't know. There's something about it where I was like, dude, it does seem so fun though. It does seem really fun to like.
It seems
I think
Make a
it's one of
slave
those games
factory.
where you can like, where you just like go on and play it and you just laugh at how stupid it is.
Yeah, it's goofy. It definitely seems super fun. I just don't really. It's also I'm also spending a ton of money, and also
yeah.
I have to spend $800, extra for the Airbnb, which I won't get into
Yes.
on the podcast, but
Lucky.
whatever. So I'm spending there's a lot of money leaving my bank account right now, and I
Mhm.
can't justify spending $30 in a game I'm kind of interested in
Yeah.
a little bit.
That's more
And I
understandable.
don't know how much time I'm going to actually spend in it too, because I like Destiny 2, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff I want to do in that game. So I still have a ton of things that I want to complete. Like I want to speed run a strike or dungeon. I want to
Yeah.
complete the Shattered Throne solo flawless. And I want to get the Cursebreaker title, which that's the thing
Which
that's
is
the
Last
longest.
Wish raid though.
Last Wish raid, which is fine. I'm just gonna do LFG for it.
Yeah, there you go.
So if you or Jesse wants to play, I'm just gonna do
Right.
LFG because I don't care. So there's still a lot of things that take a lot of time that I have to do or want to do in that game. So I don't think I'm really gonna not play it anytime soon.
Mm.
But when I do burn out of it, I think Power will probably be something I play unless Silksong comes out copium. I cannot believe this.
When was
dude.
that announced?
Like 70 years ago.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
dude.
let's see.
Yeah, because you guys have been going on about it like the past like 2 or 3 years.
Dude, it's
Because there's just no updates. That's why
it's insane.
they like announced it.
And then
And
the
then
have
Wasn't
been
it
no updates.
2018?
It's just gone dark.
or
basically.
2019
28.
maybe.
Holy shit.
When was
Oh
it
yeah, no, that
announced?
sounds about right.
It was crazy, man.
Because I think I remember hearing.
Oh,
about
it is
Silksong
this
right after
year
I,
though.
like,
2024.
huh?
They're saying it's coming out in 2024.
Yeah.
That's
2019 is when they announced it.
and when did we get information? When did we get like
The last thing
bit of
info?
information?
Psh, dude,
Oh, other than a gameplay trailer, when did we get any information?
let me check. I'll go to the Silksong subreddit. Or actually, I think there's a
There's a YouTube guy.
yeah, there is. Let me check.
The YouTube guy. What does he upload again? I forget.
He's uploaded over 1,000
Hold on, I'm just gonna go to
videos
his channel.
Of just, like,
see.
of no news.
Oh my god, that's funny.
It's daily Silksong updates, and every single video has like a thumbnail basically,
No news.
and the thumbnail is just Hornet, and it says, "Was there like the Silksong news?" And it says like yes or none or whatever on the
Oh
thumbnails.
my god.
Dude, it's so funny, and like every single thumbnail just says no news. Like there wasn't any news. You don't even
Yeah.
have to watch the video. They're all
Daily
like 15 seconds long,
Silksong,
and
yeah.
it's
course,
different
yeah.
recordings. And this is how like
Oh, shoot,
dedicated
hour
this
ago.
guy is.
Wait, there was an update today. There's
Oh,
a
shot.
hold on.
This is
No, it's gonna be him saying there was no news, because that's what he does.
Yeah, no news.
Like he gets on the recording and he says, "This is day. What's the date?"
1,101.
Yeah, he's like, "This is daily Silksong updates day 1,101. There has been no news." And then the video ends. That's it. For 1,000, there's 1,000 videos on
Yeah,
YouTube.
look.
Look, dude,
at
it's
It's all the
crazy.
Oh
same
my
thumbnail.
god.
Oh yes, this day. What was this? 1062. There was news.
There was news in 1062. There was a lot of like fake news and stuff too. Where people were,
Kinda.
like,
There's kinda news.
yeah, so that's the thing too. Is like they'll be
but
like,
it's all
Team
the
Cherry
same.
tweeted today.
So no.
It's crazy. Yeah, he'll be like, there was news today. Team Cherry tweeted this, and it will just be a screenshot of their tweet, and they'll be like, that's all for the news
There
today.
you go, Trey. You can scroll through.
Look at all those thumbnails, dude. Every single one is the same thumbnail, and I'll put like a bunch of them in here so that like, and I'll put a video of me scrolling through them on there.
Yeah,
but it's
they're-
crazy. It's all the same thing.
There's no news, dude.
Just never,
any
dude.
news.
Never any
There's
news
never
for it. It's
any
crazy.
news.
Like think about what if like because what is Arc 2's been revealed, right?
Yeah.
It's
Imagine you guys don't get any
It was
news.
supposed to come out 2023,
Yeah.
but then they need to like slow
Oh,
it down.
Classic. It is gonna be so,
So,
buggy
like-
when it comes
they
out.
did a Skyrim thing. They
It is
just
gonna be
made
so
Arc 2
bad.
Survival Ascended, but it's just better graphics.
Right. Yeah.
But it's only like $40 for everything.
Yeah.
instead of, like, the
Yeah, instead of having to spend like
$400.
$400.
So imagine now waiting. It's been when was it revealed? Like, wasn't it revealed
year
like
ago.
a year
Yeah,
ago?
not long
Imagine
ago.
having to wait 4 more years with this amount of information you currently have right now.
I mean,
That's what it is.
I'm used to it. The
It's
company-
crazy,
I
man.
don't even know
Wild
if
card?
it's Wild card. They
Yeah.
They say something and they don't do it.
They just don't
Yeah.
deliver their promises.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like
They're
I
like-
remember Arc Mobile being when like it came
I
out.
think I heard about that.
It basically took them like a couple years to actually release it.
That's funny. Yeah, I just Silk
Playing
Song's gonna
Arc
be fun,
Mobile
man.
though is rough.
Okay,
At
so
the very
Uh,
least.
Not rich like your parents, so I wasn't able to.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what this means. This joke. I don't get it.
I can't say he's rich because that's a lot.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's-
I had
He's
Arc
broke.
Mobile. I think it was free.
Yeah.
It was free. I played it one time and I was like, this is so scuffed.
Yeah.
Because it's
just like
Arc-
regular alt
Arc
cards.
has like a 200 gigabyte PC game
yeah.
on your phone.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
I bet it ran probably about the same.
Like my-
So
it ran like
I
shit.
think-
Everything was
I
like
think-
black and like it was like the contrast colors were so bad. It was like black and
dude,
white.
it's so.
What were
I
you gonna say?
I think Power World is just like a survival base building game.
Yeah,
Monster
yeah.
Collection.
Yeah.
What is your? So how long have you played? How much have you played of it? A few hours.
Yeah, I haven't played it since.
Since
So
yesterday.
like
You haven't played today.
The 2.9 hours he played.
so
I have not played anything.
you haven't played any of it?
No, I got into the game, made a character, got into the world, immediately got off.
Cool. What
I
are
think-
your thoughts then so far
I
from the
like
little bit
it.
you've played?
I've only stayed in like the first zone.
Yeah,
I
because you don't
like-
want to see too much.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like it'd be so
But
cool
like I've
if
already
we.
been like raided twice, aka some random people just showed up.
Yeah, I think that's an option you can
Random
turn
NPCs.
off.
Wait,
Raid,
here's an
no,
idea,
you can
Ethan.
turn it
Here's
off.
an
And
idea.
all of my pals started attacking.
Here's a
It was pretty
thought.
funny.
Here's some food for thought. Okay.
I'm ready. To,
You
I'm
said
hungry.
you'd invest $10 into Power World, yeah?
No,
I have
we all-
$10 worth of interest currently.
Right.
As of right now, yeah. It's actually kind of going
How many
up 15,
hours?
I think.
How many hours do we have in Deep Rock?
I didn't know there was.
Galactic?
I didn't know Deep Rock Galactic.
Maybe like 20.
Dude,
20-ish.
Yeah,
20-ish, 20-ish.
Right?
I think so. Yeah.
Here's the thing. You bought that game for Trey, and only got like it was like $20 for that game.
Yeah, that's true.
If
because
Trey
I knew.
pays you
Yeah,
back
it was-
20 for Power World, and
Dude,
you
it's-
put in
it's so
10,
Oh
funny.
yeah, that's true. That's
You
true.
could
Every
get Power
time,
World.
one of like it'll be one, 3 out of the 4 of us will want a game.
Okay. Well, maybe we don't, because you got a lot of Destiny stuff you're interested in. So
Yeah.
maybe you just
Yeah.
keep playing Destiny.
So I'm not gonna buy it since
And then-
Destiny now.
Well, I mean, I would play the game. I'm interested in that. You know what I mean?
know,
It's
you
just
do.
I think I'm
unfortunately
kind
Seth.
I don't have
Getting
it.
at it, I'm at kind of a dull
Yeah.
spot
Is it
with
on?
Destiny right now
Okay, I'm just trying to watch this, but there's
Yeah.
all 4
because
voices.
I've
so
downloaded the
Okay.
Cobblemon mod for Minecraft and I've been playing that.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't know.
It's fun
Dude.
'cause it's a little different from the Pixelmon
I mean, at
mod
this
that
point-
came out 10 years ago.
In Destiny, I feel like I'm just
Scared
down
me.
to just like raid and do
Yeah.
dungeons. You know what I mean? Like
I think I'm just
well, we've
I
hit the-
just
we've
need to
hit
do
the-
dungeons
we've
and
capped.
stuff like that with you guys.
Yeah.
Because at this point, playing it alone is
you
not
once
a
you
lot
hit
of
the
fun.
cap, once you get to like
You gotta-
1800, even if you're like 10 or 20 like power off of like the absolute cap, which is like I'm at 1815 right now.
I've seen
which is
somebody
like
with 1830.
yeah,
like,
well
wild.
1830 is the most you can get because
Yeah.
of the like you get 20 from your artifact.
Yeah.
No,
Which you
it's
just
so.
you
Go
just
higher. I saw someone 1834.
because Season of the
What?
Wish might be different.
Oh,
it goes
yeah,
up
right.
every single season.
But
so-
yeah, so like you get your artifact, whatever. It's like 1830. I'm like 1815. Just do what you want to do at that point.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
once you get to the point where like you can
Well,
do any
just
of the
not
content
play the
without
game.
dying instantly, then just
That's what I want to
do whatever. Like
This
once
guy.
you can start doing like legend like lost sectors and grandmaster nightfalls and things like that, just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's like you grind your Vanguard strikes and you grind your Crucible matches and your Gambit and stuff to get to the cap, and then once you get to the power cap, it's kind of just like whatever.
Yeah.
Just do raids. And
I
stuff.
like Gambit. I'm gonna say it.
I like Gambit a lot.
I enjoy it, but I don't really.
You
I don't
played
like.
too
I
much
don't.
of
I
it.
don't like doing. No, I
not your
enjoy playing
favorite?
with you guys.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
like
for
playing
sure.
with randoms.
I don't
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
I have. When we first started playing Destiny, like recently, and we played Gambit, I've not played Gambit since.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, I haven't either. I
I
feel like
don't
I did
enjoy
like
it
3 or 4
unless
other,
I'm
3 or 4
able to
games
communicate
before,
with you
but-
guys. Because without
Well, you have
communicating with
to.
you guys, it's so much harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, really, it's so much easier communicating. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it's easier
communication
communicate
with
with you guys.
communication, yeah.
So
and have
much
it be
easier.
like, okay, who is their super? Run in.
It's like queuing a Valorant game solo queue where nobody talks.
Yep.
It's just like it sucks.
Yeah.
You need
that
communication.
Destiny community is very. Nobody talks. Nobody has a voice chat on.
Well,
Oh, that's actually something I wanted to ask you. I
Yeah.
want to play Valorant again.
Oh.
I mean,
I've been hearing-
I've had a shooter itch. I played Siege today.
Yeah, I've been like listening to a bunch of the yard, and they've been like playing a ton of Valorant recently, and I want to play because I've been
I
hearing.
could see myself.
And I
playing
heard somebody
Valorant
talk
again.
about Viper, and I was like, Viper. I like that character. That is fun.
I've been
like
getting
it,
back
man.
into
Siege.
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 I like Siege because it's so easy to kill people.
That's true. It is kind of fun to frag
You
out
know?
in Siege. Is there
Like-
a TDM mode in that game?
There's a free for all currently,
I'll play it.
but the reason I like Siege is it's like it's
How much
a
is
very, it's like,
Probably like $5.
I think it's like
on
30.
G2A.
you, honestly a G2A you could
It's
probably
an
get
old
cheap.
game, dude.
Ooh,
But-
Power,
I got $5.
Power on GTA would still be the same.
Yeah, no, that's not going on sale
Actually,
soon.
like one thing I noticed with Power World, if the game's new, it'll be way more expensive on G2A.
Yeah.
hmm
I mean, it was on
Yeah.
50% off.
Because
Because some people
yeah.
can't
It is
get it
numbers
because
on
like
right now.
Steam has blocked their things or whatever in
Right.
Yeah,
certain
and
countries and stuff, and so they get it on G2A and then just it's good because they can't access the store, but they can use Steam. It's weird. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, there's a weird like I guess like those sites people use it to like launder money. I guess.
Yeah.
It's
Do you
weird.
have interest in Siege?
No.
So why are
I'm
you
not a
asking how
shooter
much
guy.
it is?
Well,
Yeah,
I was
you know
just
what?
like seeing if Ethan could afford it.
I've had it since it came out.
Then when I asked it, that's
Yeah.
when I remembered.
Yeah, I've been
When I,
playing
like,
it
checked
on.
your PC
I bought it on
and
Xbox,
I broke
dude.
into your house last night.
I played it on Xbox, and then I
Yeah,
played Siege
Xbox.
before I even had a PC that could run games. But then Fortnite was my only game when I started playing PC.
Dude,
Like
I used to have a
after
family
getting
computer.
a GPU.
We literally had a whole room just dedicated to the computer. It was just
Yeah.
the back room.
Rich, by the way.
No, it was supposed to be a bedroom. We finally is,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but that's where the computer used to be.
but your butler moved out, so you
No,
just
yeah,
were like,
sure.
oh, just
yeah, sure.
we'll put the computer there.
Yeah.
No,
I-
we just
I
never
remember
had
when,
like anybody sleeping there because for some reason we didn't bother to
Mm.
because it was me and my brother up in my upstairs room for
Yeah.
the longest time.
Oh, right, because you guys were together, right? You shared
Yeah.
the bedroom for a long
his
time.
mansion
Yeah,
of a room.
Okay.
it's big, man.
It is.
It's a
Okay.
big room.
I won't lie, it is a big room. I wish I had a smaller room. I don't know what to do half the space.
It's VR, man.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's what I would do.
I have more space
That's
than
what I
I
would do.
need for VR.
I wish
Yeah,
I
you
had more
really
space in my
do.
room.
I would kill to have that much space with full body.
Just come over.
Mhm.
Oh, because
Come
I
over
just
and
got
play.
full body, man. Oh, it's so fun. Full body tracking is so fun on
Ethan,
VR.
just bring your PC over.
yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
I'll
dude.
pack it up,
It's the
dude.
size of your house.
Pretty much,
Pretty
dude.
much. Pretty much from
It
the
almost
doorway to
might
the
be.
back.
It might be pretty damn close.
I might be like a little bit
The
like
square footage is probably maybe a little
Lengthwise,
like
I
yeah.
think it's a little bit wider
If-
and a little bit
If you don't
shorter.
include the bathroom of my apartment, it probably square footage is pretty close.
Mm.
Your room is probably pretty close to,
Dang.
to the same square footage. Well, I would say it's probably
It's
about
'cause
the
there's
same
only two
room as
rooms
like the main
upstairs.
room.
It's my mom's room
It's probably about the
and
main
my room.
Yeah, 'cause
and then
you
the
have-
bathroom right in the middle.
You have the boiler
Yeah, which I don't count.
thing that you can't
I don't count that. No.
Yeah.
No,
You have
that's not really. That's
the
not a room.
bathroom that isn't really counting.
Yeah, I mean,
Bedroom, but like
yeah, we
Can't count that
it is
much.
probably
That's
a little big, but yeah, it's crazy.
I have a big room,
Like,
but the upstairs is literally just 3 rooms. It's bathroom, 2 rooms.
Yeah.
yeah, your parents, right, and then yours.
Yeah.
yeah.
that's crazy.
But yeah, dude, that's funny, man. Oh, there's something else I was gonna say. Okay, you go pull up the topics channel. I had something written in there. I had something. I think it might have just been the Anime Awards thing, which we'll do next time.
Yeah.
I want to go over that voting.
I had a lot of
later
categories that I didn't watch a single one from,
Yeah.
and so I just didn't vote
Yeah.
in it.
I haven't watched an anime in a year.
Yeah.
I watched Baki. That was it.
You gotta watch JJK. Man,
The
I'm
best
telling you.
bad anime is fucking Baki, dude.
That's true. Yeah.
It's just so out of. It's just
Dude,
so
I
wild.
feel like Power World would be so fun to like all play for the first time together, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like that'd be
Talking about you,
so
Trey.
hard to just not play it.
It's just
If not, all
impossible
four of
with
us
him and
are
our
on.
friend group.
Yeah, I know, because he's just gonna grind.
Oh,
the game.
thank you. You
Dude.
reminded me of what I want to talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, you're
I'm just
welcome.
going after you,
Rip into
Trey.
him.
Yeah,
Trey wants to
thank you.
enjoy the game. Ethan's like,
No,
How do-
dude. No, because here's the thing,
No,
right?
yeah, 'cause
no,
you
no.
wanna
Here's the
play- you
thing.
wanna
Let me
learn
talk. Let me
together.
cook. Let me cook. Here's the thing.
oh, he's cooking up.
Trey brings it up to me at work. He's like, "Hey, but there's this thing, Power World, whatever." Our friend, our coworker Keegan. He's like, "Oh yeah, there's this game of Power World. It's
Who's
kind
our
of cool.
friend?
Yeah, look it up, man, on Steam." Well, I don't talk to him, so I don't know. I don't really know where we stand anymore because we don't interact like ever.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Oh, dude, check this thing out, man. It's cool. You know, it's like it's like Pokemon but with guns, and you can make them slaves." I'm like, that sounds fun, actually. That sounds really fun.
You can make a
And Trey's
fact.
like, "Yeah, man, it looks awesome. It looks super cool." And then he like talks to me. He's like, "Yeah, I think I might get it. That'd be really fun to play all of us together." Keywords. It'd be fun to play all of us
'cause I would
together.
think that
And then what does he
when
do?
I,
What does he do?
Got it. It would have like.
How many hours do you have in the game?
He's only got 3 hours.
I don't even have 3 hours. I don't even have 2 hours.
I'm proud of
2.9.
you.
Yes, you do. 2.9.
I'm surprised.
2.9 hours. Yes, you do.
Well, half
You
the
know what
time I
game-
literally just have it open.
Do you know what game didn't go like that?
What?
Terraria. That didn't happen with
Oh,
Terraria,
yeah.
did it?
That's because me and Trey.
Oh, was that a game where you were gonna play with two people? You're gonna teach your friends how to play the game, and then you played 60 hours without us.
Yeah, that's true.
Was that a
On
game
the
you were gonna
same
play?
Character.
He
On the
does that
same
with me,
character
though.
instead of just making a different character.
Or on the multiplayer world, so you guys got
Now we
geared
made new
up.
characters.
And then
with
and then
Trey
you just transferred all of your gear
And
over
then you
to the
played on
multiplayer.
and then you played on our world and made an entire house trading post without
Okay,
us
yeah.
on.
Crazy, man.
Dude, Trey does that.
This
He
happens. This
does
happened multiple
grinding
times.
games.
This happened multiple times. We'll want to play a game, all of us together, and then you'll play it by yourself. Basically you just play it by yourself, and then you'll play like 40 hours of it, and then be bored of it by the time I've played for the third time ever.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, that sucks because I'm still into this game. Which is why Terraria, I was having a blast with Terraria, and then I joined for my second time ever playing the video game. I booted it up, and you said, hey, grab all this gear from the chests. And I had like a 40 damage attack sniper rifle and like hell armor and like an eyeball like beam fortress helmet. And I was like, what is this? And then we played and fought a boss, and I was like, this sucks. So then I refunded it.
Oh, you refunded it?
Yeah,
Damn.
because you guys played 40 hours without us.
That's
Hey,
rough.
I did not play as much as you did.
So hey, it's mostly him. You're in this. You're not getting out of it because you did play too.
I will
But-
escape.
But
I'm like one game.
you're not as much of a culprit as this guy is,
4
man.
hours.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
don't have as
Trey
much
has
time
been doing
to
this
play
as
as
long as
you.
I've known
So
him.
if you're
He just enjoys the game so much. He can't not play.
if you pitch the game with, hey guys, this game would be fun to play together, find a different game to play on your own, like God of War.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
3
you have
hours in
that.
that game.
Like play God of War while I'm not playing, and then play Power World with me. Which is why I'm
Wait.
honestly surprised you only have 3 hours in Power World.
See, that's what I'm saying.
actually proud of
You
you.
only have 3
So he's
hours.
been holding out.
So
I'm proud of you because you're changing. You haven't changed, but you're changing, and you're getting better because you only have 3 hours in that game, and I haven't bought it yet.
I'm more eager to buy it because you don't know anything about it.
Yes, I
basically.
literally. That's why
You know?
my
I think it would be more fun to go and explore and figure
My
stuff
interest
out. The
level is
4 of
going
us
up.
in the same save file.
Do you remember how literally like a few minutes ago I was like, it's going up. It's $15 now because he had said I have only stayed in the first
There it is.
area. I stayed in
Yeah.
the first zone.
I'm
See?
not
So
even-
he
not
didn't
even the first
explore.
zone. Literally, like the first I haven't gone down the mountain.
Yeah,
like,
true.
the beginning.
Like the same thing
Yeah, when
happened
you-
too, like
yeah,
forever
when you
ago.
spawn
And this
in,
isn't
yeah.
just a thing you do. This is like a thing that like everybody, like all of us have done
But you do
something
it a
like
lot.
this. But you're the one that does it all the time. So
Ethan's
you're
blameless.
actually the problem. But
Ethan's-
like when you
he's
play like
blameless. He's
Roblox,
done nothing wrong.
oh, I've done this before. I just can't think of a time that I've done it. So if you can think of
Okay,
one,
let's think
tell
about
me.
it, guys.
But
We'll
It's
um,
like,
find
oh,
one.
no, I've totally done this.
We'll find
before.
one.
VR chat.
VR chat, you guys just don't like it.
Yeah,
True.
because you played so much of it.
That's
Oh,
just
you
not
ruined it
true.
for him.
Can't talk
That's
to
just
people.
not minus
You
250,
ruined
minus 250, minus 250, minus 250, minus
Oh, he went there.
minus
He
250.
went there. He went
It's
there.
not
he went
'cause I
there, he
play it
went
a lot,
there,
it's 'cause
he
you don't
went
like
there,
it.
he went
It's
there.
because you don't like it.
Because you don't like social
It's
interaction.
because you like talking to people and social interactions.
Yeah,
Even though
which
you're
is
an
crazy
avatar
because
and
you're
it's
literally
a bunch of
Grinding it out.
pixels.
playing.
You know how
It's
to do
basically
it.
playing a video
Dude,
game.
I
Think
wanted
of
to
them
start off
and
on the
Nah, man, I
PCs.
just born different, man.
And then
I'm
you
just
literally
built
doesn't matter
different.
because once you realize that it doesn't matter what you say,
You're just a bunch of pixels, man.
Yeah.
exactly.
You could
They're
be,
not
you
even
know,
real people.
dude. You could be like a
Actually, true.
yo.
Some of them are not.
some of them
real.
I have an idea. I have an idea for him next time that we play, dude. He can be like a goat with big titties.
Dang.
You
He's
talk,
actually
you're like
a
a goat with big titties,
He's
and you
actually
just
a goat,
walk
though.
around and talk to people like that,
I'm
man.
not a goat anymore.
You're a ghost. That's true. Dude,
What?
that was funny, man. And we were talking. I was talking about how he's ghosted us a bunch recently on Discord. We're like
Oh,
playing
yeah.
games, like, "Yo, what's up? Let's do this thing," and then he just won't answer, or he'll appear offline and stuff.
Yeah, well, he
He
does
does
it
it
all the time.
constantly
And
offline.
so I was making
He's
fun of him with
he's
Keegan at
always
work, and I was
appeared
like, "He's a
offline.
ghost, man." And then I was like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna change your name." I was like, "He's Gary the Ghost."
Yeah,
and I was
he's
like,
a
"I'm gonna change your
ghost.
Discord name." He's like, "If I go home and it's changed, man."
That's
and I went home
peak.
and I changed it. Yeah. So on Discord now,
I
it's
noticed
Gary
that.
the
I was like, why
Ghost
is it
on
Gary the
Discord.
Ghost?
Dude,
Oh,
you
yeah.
literally could just sit in that game and be a mute.
I could,
Dude,
but that's
yeah.
boring. I
It's
just
then
don't wanna
talk.
be there. It's just not a fun game.
Dude,
I
it
need to be
literally-
doing something.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my god, dude. Trey has brain rot. If he's not constantly stimulated, he can't be doing
Dude,
something.
he's like an
true.
iPad kid.
He literally is.
I
He
am.
literally is. He has.
Wait, this makes sense now.
Dude,
Holy
this is
shit.
why until now
Wait,
Trey
holy
had-
shit.
doesn't read books.
Dude, it all makes
Hey,
sense.
I started reading. a couple
Yeah,
days ago.
I said
You did,
till
aren't
now.
you reading JJK?
Yeah.
You're reading Jujutsu Kaisen
Yeah.
manga?
On chapter 180.
Oh wow, yeah.
Wait,
Well,
what?
Well, because
He
he
started
started
from
after
138.
he started after Shibuya, right?
Wait, he's
Yes.
actually reading?
Yeah, he's reading it.
What?
I
He's
don't even
reading-
consume anime. I only read manga now.
Yeah. That's
I
pretty
just
much me
just
now.
enjoy it more.
Well, I actually
can
did
get through it
restart
much
rewatching
quicker.
Oh,
Demon Slayer.
100% much quicker.
I just restarted Demon Slayer. Started watching
Uh-huh.
it. Oh, I actually have it on right
Oh.
now. I got my Demon Slayer
I
sweatshirt
need
on.
to start rewatching Walking Dead.
It's
now.
really good.
Oh my god, dude, this guy's.
Dude, what is it?
I
Times
watched
20?
Walking Dead for the 100th time.
40? Yeah, nice, dude.
It gets
Yeah,
better every
it's
time.
good though.
It's better.
It gets better every time. That's just
It
not
gets
true.
more new and
I
fresh
can
and
tell you
exciting
there's not a
every-
single show that is like that. Well, I don't know. Actually, honestly, the only show I've watched like 4 times through now, granted they're very short episodes, it's because it's a kid's show, is Bluey.
Bluey,
Every
yeah.
time I watch Bluey, every time I'll see an episode, I've seen Keepy Uppy and The Beach, which are like first season
The
season 1
Beach,
episodes.
Yeah,
For
that's
me, it's
that's when
probably
Bluey has to
Avatar: The
run all
Last
the way to
Airbender.
the
Yeah.
Bluey's mom.
Yeah,
I've watched
she's
that
running
show
around.
like 5-6 times.
Dude, it's so good, man.
The Witcher show is not that good. The first season's okay, solid for me.
The game.
I'm gonna kill you.
Dude, it's what do you expect off of a game that was based off a Fortnite skin?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Like-
Okay.
That's crazy. Gerald from Fortnite.
I'm just gonna shit on him for literally just enjoying video games.
Dude, no. It's just Gerald
Oh,
is a
that's
cool
why I
guy.
watched Walking Dead.
Yeah, because
Because
Rick, Grimes
from
Fortnite.
Rick Grimes.
Ricky
dude.
Gimes from
Rick Grimes.
Richard Gimes
Ricky
from Fortnite.
Grimes.
Yeah, dude. That's why I started watching it.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
Mm.
That's so sick for you, man.
Dude. I'm not
I
saying-
love that so much.
I'm not
Okay,
saying
I
it.
totally forgot about this. This is like a really big joke where if Church and Megan end up coming to PAX, we need to, this. You guys, I want you guys to like do it too because it's a joke that he liked at first and then it started
Hates.
getting annoying or not like annoying. He'd be like, "Dude, no, why do you keep bringing it back?"
Right.
Because like I would say it like it would be like months and then I would start saying it again. But at PAX, I would always be like, "Dude, you're so sick for that." Every time I'd be like, "Dude, you're so sick
What
for
is
that."
that from? You just like, made it up.
I just made it
Oh,
up.
that's
Yeah,
funny, that's funny.
I was just like, dude, you're so sick for that. Like every time he'd like do something, he'd be like, dude. And then also
That's
every time
funny.
that like you say something, it's like, oh, dude, that's sick for you. And you just like throw for you
Yeah.
at the end because it kind of like makes him seem like I don't care, but that's cool for
Yeah,
you.
but for you, it's
It's so
good.
funny,
That's-
but it's like, but you like genuine
so
reaction.
sick for you,
if you do
dude.
think something's cool, you'd be like, oh, that's so sick for you, dude.
Yeah.
But like, and then if he does something, you should be like, dude, you're so sick for that. Like, it's my favorite thing
That's
ever.
fun. That's even funnier.
You're so
dude.
sick for that is my favorite thing ever.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah, like there was one time like he was he like and it's like small things or like big things. It's like literally anything that somebody does for you. Just be like, oh, instead of saying like thank you, you just say that. You say you're so sick for that.
Yeah.
Like he would just start carrying my backpack. Like he started carrying Dora's backpack at PAX. And he's like, yeah. He's like, here, let me carry it, whatever. Because she like went mom mode and had a bunch of snacks for us. Yeah. And so he's like, yeah, let me carry it, because it was like getting heavy for her or whatever. And she was like, oh, this is heavy. I was like, oh, I can do it. Like I can carry it. And then I had the fur and stuff for my cosplay. So Trey's like, oh no, I can do it because you have your cosplay. Yeah. I was like, oh, dude, you're so sick for that. And then he's like, no, dude, it's so funny. But yeah, we got to bring that back, man.
Like held on to my backpack.
Huh?
For a bit.
Dude, yeah. That was rough for you, man. Your first day was so...
Dude, that was horrible.
Yeah.
I couldn't get that thing off.
Oh, because you're cosplay, right? Because you're like the stuff on your arms and whatever and all that. Yeah.
The jacket.
The jacket.
The jacket was it really?
You're like 1 week, bro.
He's wearing
Dude,
Crocs.
of course he was wearing Crocs, bro. You should actually wear Crocs.
I think I have
You should wear Crocs.
I mean,
you should.
Graduation, so I kind of.
Yeah.
You should wear. You got it, bro. It's your brand. It's your brand at this point.
I am Crocs.
Yeah, dude. That's the only thing.
How do you not have a
you should
brand
put your
sponsor
Crocs
with
on
Crocs?
next time we record one of these.
For real.
Next.
Someone. Crocs.
Someone get this man Crocs sponsorship.
Dude, that'd be pretty sick, actually. No, you should wear Crocs next time we record one of these, and then like, because your feet are the only thing that come in a frame, then you'll have your Crocs on. That'd be awesome.
You're gonna get brightly colored ones too. You just gotta collect them.
No.
Yeah, you have to start collecting them.
I have to go black because I'm dead
Speaking of
inside.
Crocs, though.
He's dead inside.
Okay.
No, dude, Crocs
Speaking
are
of Crocs,
the only one color.
Ludwig like wears Crocs like all the time on the yard and everything, and he wears them like all the time in his videos and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
No, he has his own pack of gibbets. Like Ludwig inspired gibbets. This was like a year and a half ago or something
That's
like that.
cool.
So he has his own gibbets.
Giblets.
Like has
Trey doesn't rock with
like
those,
he
does
has
he,
a
though?
sponsorship.
He did.
What?
Do you rock
gibbets?
gibbets?
Then
Dude,
he
if
fell off.
If you had your own
Like,
gibbets though, imagine he had his own gibbets.
That'd be so sick.
Dude,
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Just wear
$5
Crocs.
per-
Gary the Ghost gibbets. That's
Dude,
crazy.
if there's a
It's one of
goat,
those.
It's a lot.
if there's a goat one,
I had like,
Dude.
the D&D set, but I lost.
Oh,
like,
I remember
5
that, yeah.
I lost like 5 of them at his house.
Ooh,
the
that's
first
rough.
time I wore them.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
like
why though?
I know I saw the D20 one.
Because do you have big Crocs, so they fall out?
He's
big
size
Crocs?
14 feet.
I might.
Yeah,
I was thinking about gluing them, and then I was like,
But what if I want to take them off? Yeah, like if you want to take them off, you can. But if you're gonna keep losing them, you might as
Then
well
you
not
just
wear
get
them at
another
all.
pair of Crocs.
Yeah, right.
instead of
Dude,
taking
his
them
feet
off.
are so big. You would like see. You feel like you would
Buy
see
another
them
pair.
in one of the tables with ice on it at an Asian market. You know, like where they keep the fish.
Oh,
Like they're that big, dude.
What?
for a second I was like,
His feet are so big.
That
You
they're
I
like,
get-
feel
no, I
like
get
you
what
see
you're
them in an
saying.
Asian
they're like
market.
giant
Yeah,
fish.
like
He's
street
basically
food.
saying that they're like
Fish.
fish that you see in a
Dude,
marketplace
they're like big, man.
on ice.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, they're like so
He's saying
big,
they're-
man.
Dude,
Yeah.
they're so big for him.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
yeah,
Do you have
that's
to cut that out? Is that copyrighted?
no. I can't.
No, dude, that's just a yard.
Yeah.
That's a yard meme.
I only use it because you started using it.
Because
so funny.
I
He's
have brain
obsessed
rot
with
and I
them.
listen to the yard
I think it's funny.
constantly.
"Those guys weird."
Yeah, I am, man.
Listen
Well,
to
they
that
were the ones that
podcast?
kind of
Okay.
reminded me that podcasting was even a thing, and also was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I have a podcast that I haven't
Yeah.
done an episode in forever for,
Dude,
which is why I
I
started
want
doing
a
this one
new
again,
Cold
but-
Ones
I mean,
podcast
it's been,
episode.
what, a year
I
since-
know.
They need another one.
No, because we just uploaded one.
We did, yeah. And we're gonna upload one.
True.
Actually, the day that we're
Actually, no.
recording this, I'm uploading.
Yeah,
Nice.
So.
'cause we haven't uploaded it yet.
No,
Yeah.
there is one.
We uploaded.
We have one out. The first one we recorded
Yeah,
together.
but
We
the
have
second
out,
one-
but the second one we haven't. I'm putting
It's
that
been
out.
a year since we've recorded the.
Since we recorded the first one, yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
right, but we
Yeah.
just uploaded it.
Oh, well,
and
no,
it's been
actually,
a
no,
year
hold
since
on,
we
wait,
recorded
pause.
it.
It
Pausing?
hasn't been a year since we recorded the last one. It was actually a couple weeks ago, and then all the footage got corrupted because your microphone.
Oh,
Yes. Idiot.
It's been a year.
Not rich like you guys.
It's-
Come on, man.
That's the guy who offered
Dude.
to buy us the game because he
Yeah,
wants to
true.
play it.
He powered.
I know, he bought
That's
you
a
it.
good
Crazy.
friend.
No, but he's rich.
Before.
But he's rich.
But he is
'cause-
rich.
But he's
You're
rich.
rich. What are
We
you
wanted
talking
to buy it
about?
for
Bro,
him.
you honestly, you are such a good
Dude,
friend.
he's
Honestly,
such a
bro,
good friend and
you're
also
so good
super
for
rich that he can afford to buy us the game.
Yeah. You guys are not poor. You don't have a giant room.
Yeah, true. Yeah, or an old
We're actually
or
inside.
a butler's room that got
You
turned
guys
into
don't
a
have a
computer
car
room.
that's rusting out on the inside.
Come on.
That's totally
Dude, I
don't know
saw something really funny the other day when I was finished editing the recording, the last recording, which I think is our D&D episode. So it's our whole episode about D&D where we rolled. We everybody rolled to see who answered the question first.
I don't remember that.
I remember that. We talked
yeah,
about the campaigns.
It was like high, low,
dude, we could
middle
do
of the
something
campaigns.
similar about my campaign.
Oh yeah.
Well, we shouldn't do it yet
Could
because
if
there's
that
still
was
not
I
enough.
almost, I kind of want to
Honestly,
talk about the campaign the one we had last
I'll
night.
see if
but
we can have
but
other
also-
people on too.
Huh?
I'll ask other people from your campaign if they want to do it.
Sure.
Because we could just do like we could use his microphone, put it in the middle of the table, and just use it. It might be like worse quality, but who cares? Because then we can
Who
have like
cares?
8
Who
people
cares?
on it. But yeah, so I was editing it. That episode, by the way, raw. Didn't have to do any editing.
Oh really?
It is,
Completely
dude.
raw.
So I like
We were
it.
on it, bro.
How long is it though?
We were goated.
It was like 2 hours. It was long.
Yeah.
It was a long
Yeah.
episode.
I like 2 hours is probably the longest of the podcast.
It's the longest.
I think
yeah.
it should be two. I think 2 hours is too long when you're starting a podcast.
Yeah, that's
think-
why I like
I think
cold
10
ones because the
seconds.
episodes were like
Good.
59 minutes.
Yeah,
like,
I
at
think you
most.
need like
Hour
like
long.
30 minutes to
90.
an hour.
30 minutes to an hour for like first couple podcasts.
I think a
Yeah.
solid 90.
90's good.
I mean,
hour and a half
it
is not
doesn't
bad.
It's a
really
podcast
matter,
after
but
all,
like
you
to
know.
It's
me,
also, it also depends on who are you making this podcast for.
Well,
'Cause if you're
90%
making it
of
for people who are super busy all the time, don't have time.
well, yeah,
Well, that's people don't
Podcasts
listen
are-
to
Yeah.
podcasts if they're busy.
they're just
yeah,
for
exactly.
commuting.
It's
basically.
like the podcast demographic, and also like
Yeah.
I think it depends on like what you're doing. Like, where are you listening to this
Yeah.
podcast?
Yeah.
I
Are
feel
you
like
at work? Are you at home?
90% of people who listen to podcasts listen to it on commutes and at work.
Yeah.
Those are the two places people listen to podcasts. That's
Yeah.
where I
And
listen.
I'm the type of guy I don't listen to. I have to listen to music. I like
Yep.
listening to music better than listen to podcast.
I used
I'll listen
to.
to a podcast like when I'm at my
If I'm in the
house.
middle of an episode
So I
of
can,
a
like, actually
podcast or
fully
something,
enjoy
I'll
it.
listen. I'll finish it in the car.
Mhm.
Like I'll
Mhm.
keep going because I want to like hear more of it. But
yeah, that's the thing about like starting a podcast. I feel like if people want to listen to a new podcast, they like listen to the first couple episodes and then they have the opinion
Mhm.
already.
yeah,
So I feel like for people to like binge the first couple episodes to figure out if they like the podcast or not, it's nice to have like shorter episodes.
yeah. I'm thinking
And
about
then
like
longer episodes where they actually like know
Yeah.
about the people
I'm
enough to be committed to watch the full episode.
yeah. I think
Makes
that
sense.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
and part of that as well to kind of like something I was just noticing. I'm thinking about maybe downloading the audio for the first episode and deleting it, so it's just like this cast, because I think it'd be a little weird
Oh,
and
yeah.
confusing for the first episode to be like,
Yeah.
what's this about? But I
Yeah.
want to have the recording for people
Yeah.
like Jake and stuff
Yeah.
to have it and be like, hey,
But it
Yeah.
kind of is like, oh, this is the podcast for like 2 episodes. Did you guys do?
no, there's only one because I deleted the
there's
other
only
one,
one.
Oh, so
'Cause
it's
there
like
was
one
drama.
episode of a bunch of people, and then it's like
Yeah.
it's like
and then it's the actual
it's
cast.
different. 3 different.
I also
people
just
now.
don't really want it to. I don't want people to think I'm the host because we're all hosts.
Right.
Yeah,
we're
true.
all
that's true.
collectively the host of this.
It's like
of
when
this.
the Coldens. I'm going back to Coldens. The only
Yeah.
podcast I've ever watched.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
originally it was like Chad was the host and
Yeah.
then Max was the co-host.
Yeah, right.
But for this, we're all just hosts.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
For
like
us, I
because
think for us, it feels like you're the host because you're the one who has the audio.
Well, he's the one
Like,
that
yeah.
sets
I got the
everything
stuff.
up.
I'm the tech
He's the
guy.
stuff guy.
I'm the stuff
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
I feel like if you had the stuff, it's almost like you're the one providing it for us. So it's almost like you.
The
are like
dynamic
one-
of this as us as people here is different
Mm.
though than the dynamic
Yeah.
like between them and us. And I
That's
want
true.
the dynamic between them and us to think like
Yeah,
I want everybody to
exactly.
like kind of like pick. Who their
Basically,
favorite
Ethan's our
is.
leader. We have to
Well-
ask him to do.
Well, I
stuff.
want them to. I
Literally doesn't let us
You
lead.
haven't heard this like school things like
no,
the group leader, like you have to fucking obey his command or whatever.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. No,
The
I
alpha.
dude,
The
that was
alpha.
never me.
Group leader.
That was never me.
No,
because I just never really had a big group of. I had like 4
Yeah.
friends in high school.
Yeah.
So
You
It was
still
just
only
like-
have 4 friends.
I've never heard like
the
group
4 friends I had in high school actually were on the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
True.
Or the 3 friends really.
I was gonna say
That
because
in high
Silas
school.
is your brother.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
3
I
of
did.
the 4.
I was not in the high school, but when I was in high school,
Yeah.
recorded. It was back in
Yeah.
2018, I
Jeez,
think,
Where were you?
or
when you
2017.
did the podcast?
The first one we recorded
Chris's or
at
Jake's?
Jake's house.
Mm.
Yeah, the first one we recorded at Jake's house. The second one we also recorded at Jake's house, but we were outside and we were sitting around a fire. It was really awesome. It was super fun.
Yeah.
But it was like at night. It was late at night, and we were sitting, and he has his fire pit, and we were sitting
When
around.
you said
It
that's
outside,
cool.
I pictured
It was really fun.
outside, like now outside, and
No,
it's
no, no.
the middle of
It was.
winter.
It was.
It's like, why would you be outside?
It was
though?
like November.
Okay, that's not
September.
bad.
Well, around the fire, fires are
It was
so much.
yeah,
like,
and he's got a
fires are
pit,
so nice.
so it was big. So it was big
Yeah.
fire. So it was really
Big
nice.
fire.
Yeah.
We have a pit.
But it was that microphone actually. There was the microphone he's using, and it was in
Lore.
between the four of us. It was
It's like
like
microphone lore.
it's like sitting in the
Yeah.
middle of us, and it went.
Yeah.
And we just all
Eventually
used
in the
it.
summer, we should, if we like can find the time or like have the setup, we should do it outside. at the
Yeah, we're
pit.
gonna do the one in PAX outside. We're gonna do
Nice.
it
Yeah,
on
like
the
on
roof.
the roof.
We
Yeah.
gotta record audio for that and then stop recording and then listen back.
We have these.
But we should record it first.
Also, like,
'cause
if it's
we
windy-
had
Well,
we
yeah,
had
no,
4
it's gonna
mics
be
last episode, and this guy's thing was
It's gonna be fine
bugging.
because these are wind. These are
Oh,
for wind.
okay, then we
Yeah.
should be fine.
I'll have to buy one of those
Yeah.
before we do the podcast.
My
Before we do
cord was also for wind. And
Yeah.
the cord is also
Look
fun.
how that went for us.
Worst case scenario too, if it doesn't work and it's not good, we will use AirPods. Just everybody records on their
Yeah.
on voice
Yeah.
memos and then sends it. to me
Or
and claps.
here's an
Thanks.
idea: we record the podcast inside, go up to the roof deck,
And
play a
lip
speaker,
sync.
and lip sync the
No.
whole
Yeah.
podcast
Lip
episode
sync.
back.
we're fake.
That'd
we're
be
fake.
sweet, dude.
Or we wear masks, like
Yeah.
we have like cosplay masks.
Yeah.
So you can't. Do
Or we just have like
So we're
thing
just
1,
sitting
thing
there
2, thing
for,
3,
like-
thing 4.
Yeah, man.
That's gonna
An
be so.
hour
You
and a
should
half.
get a mask and wear one for that one though, because I
That
do
would be
want to
cool.
have
So your face is in it, but like not in it.
because whoever is that at the Airbnb that wants to be on it will be on
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
They're
just
gonna
wear the
use
face
they're
mask.
gonna use AirPods for their audio or whatever they have for their audio.
Wear one of those masks that's like a face.
My face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Dude, that would be
Yours.
awesome. Take a picture of your own face.
Yeah,
that's
print it out.
really
Yeah, cut
helping
it out,
you out
perfect
there.
shade, yeah.
That would be
eye holes
awesome.
picture off.
Dude, that's like what? That's what he looks like? That's
No way,
crazy.
dude. I never saw that coming.
It's real like that.
Really?
That face you-
You've seen there's somebody's done
No,
that?
what if? What?
Oh, I was gonna say if somebody's done that, that's genius. That's
Yeah.
brilliant, dude.
Yeah, honestly.
Imagine Dream did that, and it's just his face on a mask, and then he took it off.
He should have
and it was
had
the
a
same
mask.
face.
Imagine if he
That's what
had
the point of the
dream
mask was.
I
mask
don't think
under
we
the
can talk
mask.
about him.
Yeah, that would have
Yeah.
been so
That would have
awesome.
been so
After
funny.
the incidences.
Yeah, guys, let's not talk about Dream.
Yeah, we might actually get doxxed.
Oh shit. Come at me. Come at
Hey,
me,
I
Dream.
didn't say anything
Anytime,
about-
anywhere. I'll fight you.
Hey,
I've watched your.
we didn't say anything
speedrun.
bad, guys. We didn't
Dude.
say anything bad.
I did not. Yeah, I didn't.
I challenged him to a duel.
Dude, I didn't. Say,
Oh, there it is. We're done.
Ethan
We're
actually
done
made
for.
a,
No, because there's a
monster.
big controversy and then we'll get a lot of
Yeah.
views.
based off of Dream.
Oh,
Yeah. No, dude,
bacon there.
I'm not gonna talk about Dream. I'm not gonna say that he looks like the actual troll face. I'm not gonna say. Dude, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say that he looks like the evil guy from Lazy Town. I'm not gonna say anything about bad about
Okay,
Dream.
I
At
see
least
it.
you're not talking about.
I'm not gonna say
the
anything bad
recent
about him.
stuff
So.
About Dream. That's.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I watched that video because that's the long one, right? Of him
Yeah.
like describing all of his drama. I watched the video.
watched, like-
It was annoying. You
I
were there,
didn't.
weren't you?
I didn't watch it.
I thought you were there. I thought somebody was there, but I was like, or no, Jake.
I
I,
don't
think
know.
maybe it was
It was
Jake.
me. I actually was there.
Yeah.
Somebody sitting
You
behind
just
me. I
didn't
was
know. It
watching
was
on my
probably
computer, and I was like looking. I was scrolling through it and stuff, and I was like,
Maybe
who
it
cares,
was me.
man.
I don't remember.
I was like this, and I kept pausing it, and I was doing a Hassan, and I was like
Yeah.
pausing it, and I was like, yeah, I mean, right, of course, because this is a Hollywood star, so he has to talking about
Nicholas and Cantu.
Nicholas Cantu, and it's like he deleted a bunch of tweets and stuff that were like being cruel and mean and whatever. It's like
Yeah.
because that guy has a PR person.
Yeah,
Because if he doesn't
right.
delete his tweets,
Yeah.
he'll get sniped on a balcony at a party from some Hollywood assassin. You're a Minecraft YouTuber. You're not the same.
Yeah.
Like
You
this
are
guy
not
has a
the
PR
same.
Twitter guy. You don't.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not
Like,
that guy.
You're not that-
Actually, though, that's basically
that's
that
not
was
what it
my
is.
whole opinion on it.
There's
It's
like,
like
a whole different thing. Like, you've got to be like, I don't know. You've got to like be like a YouTube channel that like almost like I guess Mr. Beast because he's almost a company now.
yeah, right.
He's almost not even Mr. Beast isn't just him anymore.
Yeah, right.
It's a whole company. He probably
was it
does have a
Beast
PR team
Incorporated
for
or
his
whatever.
Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
something
he
like that.
does.
Is it Beast
probably doesn't
Incorporated? I
even
think or
I
Beast.
think so, yeah.
Twitter
Something?
anymore.
No, that makes sense. I don't. Does JJ?
I wouldn't be surprised if he runs
I
his
think he
Twitter.
does have to. Yeah,
No, I
some,
think he has some random 14-year-old doing it.
that's funny.
Oh yeah, it's a
Pretty sure
social
he
media.
brought it up.
Yeah, it's social media manager.
Mm.
That's kind of what I want to do. I think it'd be fun to do that because you
For
can do
someone?
that from home. Yeah, for a
Yeah.
company or for a
Yeah.
influencer.
Dude,
And then
the sub.
Do it for me.
Dude, I found the
if you blow up, man.
official Nutter Butter
When?
Instagram account. It's all like weird shit.
Yeah, it was probably because they are hiring like young adults, like Zoomers, to like have their
Zoomer
Twitter, and they're like, "Hey, here you
So
go, like
weird.
here's some tweet." Yeah, like Wendy's has a really good PR or a really good social media manager for their Twitter. Like, it's so funny. Like they actually like quote tweet and like retweet
Like
and
this?
comment
What
under
is
Burger
this?
King's Twitters and stuff.
What is that?
Yeah, it's like Zoomer humor stuff.
It's
It's all
like-
deep fried memes.
Yeah.
It really is,
It's all like
No, that's Nutter
weird-
Butter.
yeah.
Yeah. See, and how many likes do
Yeah.
those posts have?
Like 5K, 8K, 6K.
Go down to the older ones though, the ones that aren't deep fried memes.
Let's
How
see
many
if
do those
I can
have?
Find. I don't know where they are.
Have to keep
Uh,
scrolling. That's their secret. They've always
I
been
think-
deep fried memes.
I bet you if you were to
Those
scroll
deep
back
fried
far
all
enough and
along.
see ones
Far
that weren't
enough.
the big memes and stuff, I guarantee they get like a quarter of the likes. And like you can't really see on Instagram
They're
at
all
least you
just
can't really see like
random memes.
you-
They're like,
on Instagram you can't really see how many views that each thing has like on TikTok
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, right.
But I guarantee if you were to go to their old stuff before
It's
it was
just all
Zoomer
memes.
humor memes, I bet you they get like a quarter of the amount of like engagement that these ones do.
Mm.
Like you see all the time. I see it all the time on TikTok. I see all the time
yeah, not
like
good
people
memes.
are like, oh, this is a actually good meme that's so funny, and it gets so much engagement because people will basically just do like some trend or something, and it's a corporate like
Mhm.
account or whatever,
Yeah.
and like those videos get so much engagement, which is really funny
Yeah.
because like that's what they need. They need engagement. They don't care about likes. They don't care about
What are you
whatever.
laughing at,
They don't care
Trey?
about saves. They just need engagement on the thing,
Yeah,
and that's what
they,
gets them the money.
they just need people to see it and then
Yeah.
say, "Oh, I want another butter."
and like them commenting on it is more engagement, everything. So it makes sense. It's kind of smart for companies to hire younger people that like know how to cater towards the younger audiences and
Mhm.
stuff, because I think the younger audiences are the ones that are online. That's their demographic. Social media companies, their demographic is not like the 30-year-old people who don't use
Yeah,
social
right,
media
it's the-
and are work a 9-to-5
Yeah.
office job and then get Nutter Butters for their office party.
yeah.
They care
Yeah.
more about the people that like are on the social media, are going to see the thing and then buy a candy bar because it's
Nutter
funny because they
Butters.
saw an advertisement on like
Yeah.
an Overwatch stream or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Butterfingers.
What
I was
were
just
you,
about to say. Butterfingers.
Yeah, this is what happened to us, and it worked.
Literally
That
worked,
was
dude.
it worked, man.
Butterfinger League, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, to be
crazy.
fair, that was because we were making fun
we
of
made it.
though.
Yeah, right. But hey,
You know?
did
Yeah.
we buy Butterfingers?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did. Successful
You know what I bought
advertising.
for
Successful advertising.
Worlds 2022.
Fun.
Butterfingers.
Yeah,
And also
we did.
Red Bull.
Dude.
Red Bull. Red Bull. Red Bull.
Red Bull Bear.
Did we want to talk a little bit about that because we haven't talked
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it
we
on
didn't
the
talk
pod
about
yet. The
Did we?
Worlds.
We did it.
Worlds
in
we
this
said
time.
in the
we said
bugs?
not to because
we
it
did it in
was,
the
it
bugs
was
one, I think.
Dude, it was just a landslide.
yeah.
Oh,
It was.
yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
even play League, and I knew immediately. Like, oh, these guys
It
are
was
shit.
did they 3-0?
They threw out.
3-0.
Yeah,
They did
teams
finals.
were so much. What was it?
One.
Bro,
forgot
Weibo
the other
literally
team.
Weibo game.
Did too. Who was the other team?
It was
Weibo.
Weibo, yeah.
Weibo.
T1 versus Weibo.
They
and
they
T1
robbed
just,
their
yeah.
Yeah.
seat in the finals.
Weibo had it easy.
They got lucky. But that's the thing with the is it the Swiss stage now?
Yeah, Swiss
with the
stage.
Swiss bracket where it's like the winners go up, the losers go down.
Swiss stage is
Like you're gonna get
weird.
so many different matchups that you're normally not gonna get. It's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that is a really cool thing.
I've heard heard from a lot of like TOs or tournament organizers
Yeah.
that like Swiss stage is good for the viewers, but bad for like keeping things the most fair. Swiss stage
Yeah.
is very easy to follow as a viewer.
Yeah.
Or like easier to follow as a viewer because
Then bracket.
well seating.
No, I think he's just
Seating when
more
seating is
entertaining.
picked and chosen and things and stuff and brackets are chosen and placed certain ways, it's always people are like confused as to why things are certain ways and whatever. But like
I
with
get
Swiss
that, yeah.
stage where it's
Okay,
like you're
yeah.
drawing it, it's all kind of like somewhat randomized. There's there is different seeds or whatever. There's like different groups
Yeah.
of like whatever that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because you don't want.
It's easy and it's also like there's more to it. There's more games because of it.
Yeah.
Like where you're playing
Yeah.
to essentially get into
More
the
money.
actual regular bracket.
More
It
money.
lengthens the tournament a little bit and it's easier for like the average Joe Schmo to follow from what I've heard from
Yeah.
TOs. But doing it the other way where you actually seed the bracket and do it all yourself is more work for the TO, and then
Mhm.
also it's a little bit harder to follow because there's more like if you care to look into it, Swiss stage is way easier to follow than a bracket because there's so
Right.
much more that affects a regular bracket than a Swiss stage
Yeah.
bracket.
Yeah.
Which is and I think which is why I like Swiss Stage for League Worlds because it lengthens the tournament, makes it longer. It's kind of cool. But I also would not be upset if they went back to the original bracket system or whatever, because I don't know if it needed to be as long as it was. It was really long.
It was long.
I was super excited game one. Like, I was like, this is awesome, dude. I think we watched game one. Did we watch game one live? We're like, that's sick. Worlds is starting. We watched game one, or maybe it was like next day. But
No,
I think
we
it
didn't
was
watch. I don't think we watched game one. I think we watched like the last. We woke up to watch them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Did we, or did we stay?
We woke up to watch.
What did we
One
sleep
of
for an
them,
hour and a half and then
and
woke
then
up?
we
I can't
stayed
wait
up.
for next year being in France.
Yeah, it's in, I think London.
London,
London.
yeah, because we
London?
have to be up super early in the morning now.
It's going to be in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
It's
perfect.
gonna be like
5
5 or
p.m.?
6 in the afternoon.
Oh, my.
6
This
p.m.
is
Yeah.
so
Like
good.
dinner time. Like
Yeah,
we
perfect.
get
So we're
some
going
food.
We're gonna grub up.
I honestly
gonna
would
grab
actually
and
be
drop,
down to do
dude.
it. If I have the money, I
Dude,
genuinely actually
what?
would
We're
be
gonna
down.
go
grab
to
and drop.
London
Yes.
for
Yeah.
Worlds.
Yes.
Finals.
Sick, dude.
I would be down if I had
And
the
get
Put it
money.
on
another
Not for
3-0,
finals.
and
We'll
then
just
get
go
another
for one of the
3-0
games.
landslide.
I don't know. I don't care. I
wanna
think it'd
be
be fun,
PSI.
man. If I have the money to do it, I would do
Just
it.
on the streets
Mm.
of London.
You better get stabbed. Don't go there.
Mm.
Oi,
bruv. Oi, bruv.
Yeah,
Give me all you got on ya.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We
Give me all you got on ya,
I'm mad at
bruv.
us.
Are you rooting for T1, huh?
Oh. You're too one bad, I might. I'm going to have to stab you in the gut.
It's a problem around here.
Oh, you T1 bastards.
Dude, I love it, man. Dude, that's great.
Any other thing people want to talk about before?
I have something.
Let's hear it.
What do you want to talk about?
That's not a talk. Let me grab something because we're doing something new.
Oh,
What is
what
he
are we
doing?
doing?
I think I know what this is.
Who's hiding?
I
He's
have no
hide.
idea.
I think I
to
know
hide.
what
He
this is.
can't be showing his face.
This is cool.
What's he
What is,
doing?
we can't have empty space. We need to fill this up with something. Talk about something.
He's grabbing cups.
What's up?
What is he grabbing?
Oh, I know this
Are you
about.
gonna play by play every
Is
single
he-
thing he's doing?
Do
Yeah,
you
over
want
why
him to
not?
narrate what you're doing, or do you want to narrate what
Pulling
you're doing?
out paper
Yeah,
cups.
they can't hear him.
It looks like
He's on
insulated
the other
paper
side of the room.
cups.
We all just stand here really quiet
No,
while he
but I mean, like,
narrates.
does he?
Oh,
does he
he's
not
taking
want
the
to say
drink
anything?
thing off.
Because I
Oh,
know what
no,
it's
no.
about.
He's looking underneath the
You
drink
also
thing.
know what it's about. I think that's the only one. Who
He
doesn't
pulled
know
out
what it's
something green.
I think he's playing. I think he's acting. I think he.
Okay, I don't
does
know if he
what
knows
this is
or not.
about.
No, I genuinely have no
You really
idea what
don't?
he's doing. No,
Really?
no idea.
That's
about. I don't
crazy.
think he talks.
He's
to him
getting a
about it.
drink of
Do you need
something.
something?
I don't know what he's getting.
No.
Okay.
Basically,
Yeah. So no, there was something I want to talk about. What was it? Shoot. I might have lost it. Yeah.
He's
So,
crouching down. He's
so
trying to hide
who
it.
do you think you're gonna root for next year, though?
Honestly,
because I'm rooting Billy.
I low-key want I low-key want Showmaker, Playmaker to win.
Dude, I would love that.
Because I like Showmaker.
I want Pioshik to be.
it
I want dude, it'd be
depends.
sick if Pioshik won
Like,
on an
obviously
NA
NA.
team.
Obviously, NA I want to win.
Yeah, right. We have
But,
to
like,
root for them.
After that, it's kind of based off players.
Dude, could you imagine if NA wins in Europe? Oh, that would be
Oh,
the best thing ever. That would be, dude. That would just be
Oh,
another
yeah,
notch
that
about
would
why
be-
we're better.
Yep. Honestly, all we have to say is we made the game. Okay.
True. Made the
There it
game
is.
and won a tournament.
We
in your
made
country.
the game, bro. We made the game.
Dude.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Did we make the game though?
Yes. Yes.
No, I think
It was made
no.
in America.
the different definition of it.
Okay.
No.
I think
No, I think we did.
Korea made the game.
I don't know though, because I
But
feel
did
like
they
it was-
develop it and create it?
No,
and
we
code
made
it?
We made it
Quibin.
because if America didn't have the sustained
If
player
America
base
wasn't so
that they
great,
had within the first year of the game's launch, it wouldn't have got over to Korea.
True.
Korea was the boom, right?
Yeah.
But if we didn't have the maintained healthy player base
Right,
for it to
right,
gain
right.
traction enough to go to Korea, Korea would have never picked it up.
so
and
we were like
started
the
dominating.
Barbie and they were the Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Ethan.
Oh.
Dude.
What is this?
Yeah, send him down.
Send
Send
him
him
down.
down. Send him
Send him down.
down, buddy. He can't be seen.
Send them down. It's got a
Oh, shit,
color
what the
to
fuck
it.
is this?
I don't know, but it's
Dude,
got a color
This
to
looks
it.
like.
Looks
Smell
like
it,
slop.
Smell it.
It looks like
I'll
slop.
be honest, can't smell it.
Smells like honey.
It smells like
Okay.
smells like
So-
No, it
coffee.
smells like
Our new
smells
thing.
like Cheerios.
We're gonna be testing new drinks. So
Oh.
every podcast, we're gonna test a new drink.
Okay.
Okay, so don't tell us what it is.
Okay, don't tell us. Yeah,
The
yeah.
bottle
we
Don't
rate
tell us
it?
what it
Guess.
is.
We have to guess.
No, we rate it.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, we
Okay.
rate
So
Say, like,
hold on.
it's
Okay.
good.
Wait. This
What's
is the thing.
what's our rate?
Everybody
What's
cups
our
down for a
scale?
second. Yes.
Cups down.
Cups down for a second.
Yeah. What's our
Yeah.
scale?
No tempting. We need to figure this out.
Do you have water?
So
Can
this is a
can I get
thing.
a palate cleanser?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's water
grab,
in there.
just grab a couple bottles.
been
Okay,
drinking-
so
Just put it down. Yeah.
we
just
need to
grab one.
figure out
juice.
ranking system. So what are we doing? Are we doing
Are we doing one
are we
to
doing
five?
S, A, B? I think
Okay.
we probably can do that because that's like tier lists are just
Yeah,
like they're just
you can
cracked
tier
for
list.
podcasts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we'll
true.
just do tier lists. But so S, A, B, C, D, F. Right? No E. So
I was hoping you'd toss it.
my what I like to do with tier lists is I like to give each of the tiers basically a like reason. So S is you would always order it all the time if you ever see it, right?
Yeah.
You'd always buy it every time you see it, right?
Yeah.
For
Are these
drink-wise?
like are these like
No, S is like you'd go to the store to get it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Chick-fil-A.
For
I would
yeah.
drive
Yeah.
to get Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
You
we
wanna write
have
these
done that
down
before.
as we do. I'm just like writing in a note.
I think for
Right.
drinks,
We have the
for
recording.
drinks wise,
Down. Oh,
We have
then
the
let's do it.
intro.
I'll
Honestly,
do
are you
it.
trying to like average it out on the
good voltage.
episode?
No, it would just be nice to build. So S is you're gonna go to the store and get it, right?
Mhm.
A is you'd pick it if you're somewhere and you see it. You'd pick
Every
it
time you're
time.
out and you
Yeah.
see it, you're getting it.
Cool.
Yeah.
B is like, what would B be?
you pick
Yeah.
it like 3 out of 5 times.
Or like, or it's like, oh, you'll get it.
If you're
Someti-
getting
yeah.
a drink,
If
if
you're
you're
getting a
getting
drink,
like
it's one of your go-to. Yeah,
It's
it's
one
like,
of your
the ones that
go-to
you-
instructions.
A
It's not
might be
like-
if you're getting a drink, you're getting this.
Yeah, this is your drink.
You know,
Yeah.
S might be like you're going out of your way
To get this because you love it so much.
S, A, B, C, F. Should we do 5 or do 6?
Five.
Because then there's a middle.
A,
Because then
B,
B.
C.
Then S, A, B.
We
Because
go
then B
five,
is
we
the
go five.
average.
B's average. B's the drink that you
So yeah,
when you
yeah.
see it.
S A B
Get it,
D
it's-
F.
it's a
S A
pretty
B D F.
It's
Fine.
for me. B would be
SABDF,
like
yeah, cool.
if
So-
it's at a party, you're like, oh yeah, I like that.
So
I'll
B
take, I'll
is
get
a
it.
go-to.
course,
I think
for you.
that's true. I think B is that's good. Is like
Yeah.
B is
it's
an
a go-to.
option.
Yeah,
So
it's like-
S is
yeah,
you're
you
going
go
to the
to
store
option.
to get it. You're out of your way to get it.
Yeah.
A is you're getting it every time if you see it when
Yeah.
you're out.
Yeah.
B is like that's a go-to. And it's like something
It's-
you'll pick,
it's a
but if
solid
there's other
option.
stuff, you're gonna
Yeah.
pick other things more
Yep.
than that. C is like if it's a very limited selection, like if
Yep.
a restaurant
If
only
someone
serves
offers it
Pepsi
to you.
products, that's like it's and you like Coke products,
Right.
you'll get that because it's the closest to like
Yep.
whatever.
Yeah.
you
Yep.
like. And then F is you don't. It's trash.
F
and
is
you won't.
trash,
You won't get it
garbage.
ever.
You don't.
You'll
ever drink it.
you'll refuse. If
F.
someone offers to give it to you,
Yeah.
you're like, no thanks.
You'd rather drink water than it.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet, easy.
Yeah.
We'll do that then. So keep
Okay.
that in mind. All right.
We gotta read cheers after that.
Cheers. We
right?
have to
Yeah.
re-up the
gotta-
cheers. True. We have to re-up the cheers.
Yeah. Bring the cheers
Bring
down.
the
Bring the
cheers.
cheers
I'll
down.
bring it over.
I can't
Oh,
cheers.
bringing it down.
I'll be-
Oh, he's standing up for the cheers
no,
and
no.
spilling it.
Floor's got some too.
S is you drink it off
The
the
set
floor.
has some too. Yeah. S is you're gonna lick- if you rate it S, you have to lick that off the floor. That's the rules. All right. Cheers. Cheers.
Okay.
Oh wow. This is like this has got to be some kind of a tea, like a black tea or something. This is bitter.
F.
There's no sweetness to this at all.
F. I would never
Nah, that's
ever
an
buy
F.
if you offered this to me.
That's an F,
I think
bro.
Our first one's gonna be an F.
No, that's
Oh,
a,
What
that's
did
actually
you
an F, bro.
get,
Oh,
Trey?
That's
No.
crazy. Yeah.
It
Okay. So
almost
do you want
tastes like
do we
sesame
want to
seed
do we
oil.
want to rate? Do we want to do like 3, 2, 1 rank it and
I think
then?
we've already.
We already have.
So yeah,
You haven't
that's
said
but
it.
but here's
you
the
haven't
thing.
said what
That's
yours
the thing.
is, so we
True.
could.
That's an obvious F.
Yeah.
So, but here's the thing. In the future, God, it's bad. I need water too. Thank you.
doesn't help. It doesn't go.
Okay, so here's the thing. So in the future, we'll
You
do
finish that?
in the
I
future.
downed it.
In the
Oh, I
future,
took a tiny
I got it
sip.
down.
down.
Dude.
I got it down too.
I'm
in the
not-
future,
what? I'm not
you
downing
do.
it.
Guys, how about
wasting.
this? We make an agreement.
We
We have to
You
down
have
the
to
drink.
finish it. You
We
gotta
have to
finish the
finish
whole
it.
thing.
Yeah, we have to finish it.
Dude, it's coated my tongue.
Dude, just down it.
I really don't.
Oh, it
I
gets so
really
bad at the
don't
end.
want to.
It gets so
Dude,
Dude, it's for
Oh, it
the
gets.
podcast,
It's
man.
so
You
bad at
gotta
the end.
Oh, I'm gonna.
You gotta
I'm gonna
finish
do it, but I really
I almost
don't
just
want to.
threw up.
Dude, it's-
That's so
It's
bad.
so bad
like
at
tea.
the end.
Stop! You're making me nervous.
What about this?
You got it.
this.
You got it. You got it. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy.
Yeah, get
That's
the
your
prime ready.
chaser for this non-alcoholic tea. That is your prime is your chaser. Dude, that's so funny.
Don't look at this.
Dude, that's so funny. So yeah, in the future we'll do a 3, 2, 1, then rank it, and then you'll tell us what it is after.
Yeah. After we rank it.
Yeah.
Oh, I could use one.
Thank you. Dude. Oh, he's gagging. Oh,
Dude, Guys, I got 2 drinks because I wasn't sure. If we were
Oh,
gonna...
dude, it's painful. That was rough for him. He had to.
Oh no.
He had
Alright, I'm
to
back.
pull it in.
So I'm guessing it's an F.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's great, man.
You guys ready for the reveal?
Oh, that was so
Yeah.
good.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's an S tier.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No way.
What is that,
Yeah.
bro?
It's green
Oh,
tea.
here. Show
It's
the camera. show the
not
camera.
That's crazy.
good. If
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
So this is like
Ocha.
ION.
Ocha.
You doing?
Yeah.
unsweetened green tea. I am not a tea guy.
That is crazy.
I am
I
really
hate
not
tea.
a tea guy.
I just saw. I basically.
Wow, it's because Ocha is one of the first words you learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. which
Honestly,
is-
if I'm
it's
being
tea.
honest,
Yeah, green
this
tea.
is like
This guy.
F tier to the point where I'd
That's
throw
crazy.
crates of it into a harbor.
Actually, Boston
what I
Tea
mean?
Party type shit.
Like this is Boston
Yeah.
Tea
This
Party
is
That
levels
Boston
of
Tea
F
Party.
tier.
That's how. We're boycotting the British.
Boston Tea Party.
We're boycotting the British for colonization.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, if that's what that tea tastes like, no wonder they threw it in the harbor.
No wonder,
True.
man.
No wonder they threw it in the harbor.
It's so weird because it didn't have like a strong taste.
No, it's
It's like
was
water
so
that's gone.
weird,
That's like
yeah.
not right.
gone. Water that's gone.
Oh, you know what it was
you
like?
know?
Honestly, oh my god, wait! I just like extracted a memory from like
Ooh,
the depths of my brain.
extracted.
Okay.
You know what it tasted like?
Let's hear
It
it.
tasted like when I drank water out of a swamp through like a life straw.
Yeah. I don't
that's
doubt
what it
that.
tasted
I don't
like.
doubt exactly. That's why
Mud
it's like
water.
Like
it's
it was
not,
like water
this
and
is
it
not what
had
water's
like the
supposed to taste like.
flavor of like plant life and
Tannin.
stuff in it.
Tannin,
Yeah,
what
like it
is.
had that
Yeah.
flavor still because that doesn't get filtered
Out
out
Red
through the
Bull
life
Ice gives
straw.
you knowledge.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
nasty.
sorry,
That's
but I thought
exactly what it
Yeah.
tasted like.
Like-
Dude, that's so
like-
funny. Yo,
Better.
I've had that before, and I didn't recognize it. I've had it before, and I threw it out.
Oh, yeah.
I
Because
bought
it's
it at
bad.
work. I bought it at work,
Oh,
and
I
I
bought-
and I
I
threw it
got
out
thi- I
because
grabbed this for you.
I got
In
it.
case you wanted
I thought that you would have had it.
Yeah, well, this was years ago. This was like forever ago. Like when we first, because we had that was like one of the only things we had that used to be in the Asian
That's
aisle
why when I
before,
smelled
like,
it,
the
I was
tea
like,
section
what
and stuff
is
next to the
this
monsters.
smell?
I didn't even smell it.
Yeah, that's
It
so
smells
funny.
like faintly like honey nut Cheerios.
No, it smells like sesame seed oil.
Yeah, it does. Also.
Oh, it
That's
does.
I
really
literally
thought it
said
was
it
just
tasted like sesame seed
Yeah.
oil.
That's
I
crazy.
literally said that.
That's weird.
Wait, that's
dude.
super weird. It does do that.
You know what
Okay,
I've
that
noticed?
was fun.
I'm pretty on point when it comes to smells and like
Yeah.
noises and like
I'll
Taste.
try to
Your
get a new
senses are
drink
just
every
heightened,
single
senses are just
man.
heightened.
That's gonna be
before.
hard to get a new drink, everyone.
Yeah.
But I think it's a
A
fun
new
segment.
drink, everyone. No, that's easy.
Yeah.
You kidding me? He doesn't
Yeah,
bring it
what
every
do you mean?
time. Because he's ranking with knowing what they are. He's not bring the next one. Like we'll just
Yeah,
bring
we'll
different-
just go
everybody
another
else will bring one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be way
I
easier.
mean, I guess we could double dip into drinks we've had before. It's
Yeah,
not like
we
we have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to do new drinks.
Yeah,
you can
no.
bring drinks you like or
We're
dislike.
That's fair.
if you really wanted to, we could find new drinks forever. People are coming out with new things.
I mean, yeah, it's just like,
like
plus,
Vat
we can
19,
also
other
go out of our
weird,
way.
gross sodas they have on there.
true. Vat
Yeah, I
19
can order
soda.
Who's
online.
tasted those? Nobody.
Like
'cause
butter
they're
soda.
specifically on a website.
Yeah,
True.
they
Yeah,
have so
exactly.
much. Like, yeah, we'll do that.
exactly.
So somebody else will bring the next one.
Yeah.
I can do it.
That's a
if we
fun
want to
segment.
commit to.
I'll
right
do it
now.
actually.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I'll
okay,
do it.
cool. All right, so yeah,
I don't
so
contribute enough to
so
this.
next time
A different drink.
you do. Okay, cool.
we'll
Save
just do that one
Yeah,
next.
we'll
do it
we'll do
next.
that one next,
Oh, okay.
and then we'll do that one next, and then
Is it a tea?
Then
I don't know.
Okay, we might not do that one next then, because I can't do two teas in a row, man.
I don't remember.
I would die.
but yeah, so we'll just do like based off of the drinks that we've had on this
Yeah.
show, we'll rank them.
Also, just to give a reference of S tier, or I guess I'll say A tier. Mountain Dew Voltage is probably me
Oh,
and Trey's A
100%.
tier. A tier, almost S tier.
I'm-
Because whenever we
That's
see
crazy.
it, we're like, we don't go for anything else. We always,
We have driven out of our way to
we
pick
actually,
it
no,
up.
yeah, we have.
So,
We have
to my-
probably
Wait a
S
minute,
tier.
guys.
We've
Might be your
driven
S
out
tier.
of our way to get Mountain Dew Voltage.
Yeah.
Like, if we're like, oh, let's play Magic. Hold on, we want something to drink.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go get Mountain Dew
Mine's
Voltage.
milk tea boba. I'll drive somewhere to get that.
Yeah.
I love.
I'm
boba
not a
so
boba guy.
much. I love it. It's so good.
You know what I love?
There's a place
How
in
we're all so different and unique.
there's a
That's
place
pretty
in Boston that Jess told me about
cool.
that
Yeah, I mean, you're the
we're
same.
gonna go to because they serve a bunch of like they serve a bunch of boba and then like matcha stuff and they have like pastries that are like matcha. It's really cool.
I can't stand matcha. It
So.
tastes like leaves.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's
That's why I
it's
don't
baby
like it.
green tea leaves that are ground up. It's a powder
Well, there it
of
is.
dried baby green tea leaves.
Ew, things that
Now
come
I'm
from
gonna
the
try
earth.
New drinks
Gross.
because of this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll try. I am
True.
definitely. But when I go to get the first one I bring, it's probably gonna be something I've never had. I'm gonna pick something. I'm like, what
That's
is
what I
this?
would
Yeah,
And I grab something.
That's what Trey did.
Yeah,
I want to do that too.
Well, that was fun.
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be a segment we do.
That'll be a really cool segment. It's always
Be
cool
fun.
to have segments like that
Yeah.
when it kind of gets you out of the thought of like, oh, I'm just
That's
watching
cool.
a
I'm
podcast.
excited
Oh,
to
new
yeah.
thing.
I'm excited to
Cool.
get like a few drinks deep into this, and then I'll bring poison, and we'll all die on podcast.
Why
and
are
have
you
someone
poisoning
upload
When
us?
I turn 21, we're gonna new selection.
New selection
We
of
would have a
drinks.
new
Dude,
selection.
that's true.
Selection.
Your one beer you're gonna have can be on the podcast
Yeah.
Better be
because
the
he's
first.
he's only
That's
ever
not. Well, it's
No,
not gonna
it's
be
not
my
gonna be
first. I'm
He's
having that
probably
with
gonna
Jake.
leave it.
he's
No,
ever.
no.
I already told Jake.
Dude, we'll
I'm
do it on the
doing
pod, man. You're an entertainer now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll think about
Content.
Do
We'll
it for the
see.
content.
First
We'll
time
see.
always has to be on film.
Now,
see.
I was gonna say with James.
It really is up to Jake at this point because he's asked
enough.
me about it. He's like,
It's up to us.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
true.
Jake wants to
We
marry
own
you.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the two
You're
things
You're
that
my
he
pal.
agreed to. One was having a beer with Jake. The other one was marrying him.
Yep.
And that's gonna do it for us
Oh,
this episode
shoot.
for 99%
I
distracted.
didn't know that.
On that'll wrap us up for this one.
Ooh.
Where we've hit our 90, folks. Is there anything anybody wants to say real quick before we
Put our
before we wrap?
soda segment halfway through it and not at the end.
No.
No, I like the.
Yeah, we'll just do it whenever.
Friend
I like
Yeah,
the soda
we
at
could
the
just do
end.
it
The
randomly,
end
but-
makes it easy too, because then
It's
I
like
can just
the-
skip to it and see it. So when I make the tier list, I can
The
just
thing
skip
about
to the end.
the end is it's like
But also, like, I feel no, yeah, I gotta get
At
that.
the
But
end,
also, like,
Randomly.
in the middle, I feel like in the middle of a
We'll figure
podcast
it
is
out.
when you start to get
We'll figure it
bored.
out. We'll
figure
And
it
if
out.
you have something like that, you're like, oh, that's new and refreshing.
I don't think we're with this group. I don't think we're gonna get bored in the middle of a podcast.
We could talk for
No,
like 4
I
hours.
not
think we
us,
do.
the viewer.
The viewer? No, they're never gonna get bored because we're the best.
We're the best. We're the best.
Well, with that
where's
note,
All
we're getting
four of us, all
distracted
three of
again
us and
because we're
plus
supposed to
one,
be ending the
the
episode.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I hope you enjoyed this this video episode. First one,
Yeah.
kind of cool, kind of
Yeah.
epic.
A lot of fun.
And if you came
I
here
was
from
barely looking at the camera the whole time.
True.
I
If you
was.
came here from
Yeah.
TikTok, we don't really want to look at the camera. Who cares? But if you came here from TikTok, stop doom scrolling. Get off that platform and go to bed.
If we have TikTok, are you doing?
We
that?
do.
Or go outside.
We do.
Outside is good.
Yeah,
Nature's
it is
nice.
very.
We're actually
Breathe some
outside right
fresh
But
now.
also
It's just
come
a red
back
wall.
next time, please.
Yeah.
Only
That's
come
true.
back inside or onto the media, the internet, for our podcast.
Media?
We're the media. We are
I was
the
going to say social media, but then I just missed social.
True.
Come on to the media for us, guys.
Get on the media and have a good day.
Okay.
Bye bye.
All right. Get on the media.